Well, welcome to another episode of the next. Oh my God, Jimmy! The fuck happened to your face?
Hameen Media Group. Big Ray Hernandez. The Vet Jamie Williams. This is your Next Level Wrestling Review. And we are NXT.
I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.
You fucking mark! Yes, boy!
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
Alrighty, Uncle Spidey. We are here live for your Next Level Wrestling Review. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who I am the pundit of the people. The man with the plan, Big Ray, here to talk some lucha libre, which is your Spanish lesson for wrestling today. And before I even introduce my co-host, I got to really put this over, man. Apparently, I misspelled pundit. I put pundent or whatever. No, don't sell it. All right, I'm not going to sell it. All right, fine. Whatever it is, it's fine. Anyway, welcome to our show, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, for the very first time, we are streaming not only live on Bin Hameen's YouTube channel, on Hameen Media YouTube channel. We are streaming live. This is just the test. I will take it down after the show goes live. This is just the test because next week, the A Show will be streaming live also on Twitter. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're streaming live on Twitter. Right now, we're at Big Ray Hernandez on Twitter as well. This is just a test again. And speaking of test, we have a guy who's been in the ring with Test. You were in the ring with Test, huh? Just shake your head. Many times, ladies and gentlemen. He is the All-Asiatic, well, the four-time All-Asiatic champion. And if you don't know who that is, you have to Google Gorilla Monsoon. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the one. Yes, it's a fact. The All-Asiatic champion. Look it up, motherfuckers. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only. Let me put this down real quick. Got to give this man a proper gimmick. Yeah, let's fade it out slow.
The Vet. He's a Rip Rogers guy. The Vet. Vet. Rip Rogers guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man not only defeated Test, but he defeated Gorilla Monsoon in a fatal three-way, or whatever the fuck they call it, three-way dance, whatever, for the All-Asiatic Championship, which is it's just like a trophy. And it has a chain on it, and you wear it around you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he is a Rip Rogers guy. It's the Vet Jamie Williams. What's going on, Vet?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, that Asiatic trophy came with Stacy Keibler. So it was a great win that day.
I'm doing that.
Yeah. And now, officially it's canon, a Rip Rogers guy. If you guys saw the live Q&A episode of Wrestling with Rip Rogers, you would have seen myself and Mike Mondo. We're all hanging out with Rip and Von Lilas, having a good old time.
You were
answering questions, and it was very lovely. So yes, Rip Rogers guy, officially canon, in case there were any doubters out there. But who cares about me? Enough about me.
Can you do the honors here? Can you introduce our special friend, our guest, our brother from down under, the All-Australian Kangaroo Wrestling Champion?
It sounds like you're halfway there, so why don't you just finish it up?
Nah, you can do it.
Oh, okay. Well, yes. Straight from the PWC, Jimmy T. I can't do the Jargo one. Nobody can do the Jargo one better than Jargo. I wouldn't even try.
Can't do Jargo like.
But yeah, this has got to be the hardest working guy in podcasting, and the numbers show it. I mean, if you follow Jimmy, DJ Mass Effects on Twitter, then you've seen how they've been climbing the charts all over the world. So congratulations, and we're so blessed to have Jimmy T with us here today. What's up, Jimmy?
Yeah, what's going on?
Wow, that was a great introduction, Vet. Thank you, man. That was great.
Off the dome.
Off the dome, pretty good. Well, I'm happy to be here, man. It's been a long time coming. I wish I came on the last time. Now that I think about it, compared to today, under unusual circumstances, should I say? But
whatever do you mean, Jimmy?
Yeah, what are you talking? Wait. Do we acknowledge? Do we acknowledge first, and then we get into that? We could do that.
Well, fuck, if you can't tell that shit stain on the side of my face right now, I mean, shit, it is what it is.
Please, you look fine. Well,
oh man,
ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We're gonna acknowledge the friends and family first, and then we're gonna talk to Jimmy T extensively about something exciting that happened this past week. But before we do that, guys, really quickly, I wanted to direct your attention to nothing, just to me for a second. Next week, I believe at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 5 p.m. I think it's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will go live with a new version of the A Show. It's pretty much the same shit. It's just me instead. Anyway, the A Show with April Hunter. So this is what I want you guys to do, okay? I want you guys to head over to Twitter, all right? Seriously. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I want you to head over to Twitter. I want you to type in, okay, the THA show, okay? So it's _ the A Show. Give that a follow, number one. Then I want you to go back and type in real. If you think you're following April Hunter, her gimmick got hacked a while ago, so she opened a new Twitter page. So I want you to go to real April Hunter, okay? Tell her you're my friend, all right? And hopefully she will send you nudes. Just saying. So you can do that, and they're incredible. I have to practice the whole titty bouncing thing. Apparently that's a thing, when the titties go up and down. She does it. Aaron does it. I think the doctor they had as a guest had to do it or whatever. I don't know. But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is here. You just
Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. You're going to acknowledge me. You're there, sitting at home. Acknowledge me.
It is time to acknowledge the friends and family, Jimmy and Vet, that are here right now. So let me just scroll up to the very top here, the tippy top. As soon as I put up the video last night, the very first comment at 1:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time was from the one and only Buckshot Kid.
He's got to get in. He's got to get in and make the comment, right? And then he will, go to sleep and then wake up and play Call of Duty, and then he might eventually join us for the actual show.
Oh shit! Well, he's here. I think I'm pretty sure. But anyway, he probably fell asleep with the phone on his face. So the blue light just piercing through. Anyway, melting his brain. Jerome with an N. Jerome is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We have all the way from our brothers. We have brothers all over the world, but this brother is from Israel. It is the one, the only, Aaron Ben Shlomo. Frank's Pickle Barras is here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, yo. And Aaron Ben Shlomo, yes, he says hello from Israel. Who else we got here? Shalom. Yes, shalom. 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 Shalom Aleichem. It's Dancing Dan Heffron. Dancing Dan Heffron. The reason why we talk like this, Jimmy T, is because Dan Heffron's an old school name. It's something that an old time boxer would have. He fights like this. They all talk like. We'll talk about that later. Fighting.
So that means we've given the handsome moniker over to Al Robinson, who's also here.
We'll get that. We'll get to that very, very soon. But before we do that, we're gonna freak out. We're gonna walk down the aisle with the lovely Elizabeth. Ooh yeah, dig it. Elizabeth's here. Oh yeah, she's here. I'm still waiting on my fucking cookies, Elizabeth.
Whoa.
God damn it.
They're in the mail.
They're not in the mail. They're gonna come in a box with like a huge grease stain on it.
Yeah, that's the best.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. Love you, Elizabeth. I don't care about the cookies. You don't have to. We have a gentleman here by the name of Mr. Yuck.
Oh, I don't recall seeing him in the live before. So welcome to the show. He's already booking. He's asking questions, and he's also booking angles too.
I'll take it. And you know what? He has my all-time favorite artist, the one and only Bob Ross, as his gimmick here.
Oh, nice.
He says,
I know
"Cheers,
Mr.
mate."
Yuck.
What's that?
Yeah, I've seen Mr. Yuck around, man. He's a fan of the PWC. What up, Yuck?
Okay.
So yeah, I've seen him around, man. Yeah.
Yo,
He's
Mr.
always
Yuck,
around.
you can always come on here, my friend, and you can, book the show and leave comments and make fun of people. No, don't make fun of people.
And be acknowledged.
You're acknowledged right now. So he says, "Cheers, mate. You think Scripps will be good in debut in NXT, and what do you think about Dijak?" All right, so we're gonna get into all that, my friend. I promise you. We have handsome Al Robinson with a record of 143 and 12. I don't know what Twen is.
Twin. Yeah.
Anyway, we have the brother of former WWE champion Jinder Mahal. We have Jinder Mahal. He is in the house. NXT 3.5. Goddamn right it is, my friend. We have, oh God, how am I going to do this shit? Number 59, Paul, a.k.a. Shooter. Morning, y'all.
Morning.
That's a nice beard, bro. That's a good-looking beard. I can see that shit looks soft as fuck. I'm talking about his, what do you call it? His little gimmick there, the profile
goatee?
picture. Very nice. We have, not Shinsuke, but we have the artist, formerly known as Lawrence Weaver.
Yes, the artist had a question. Why did he bet against his own team? And I'll tell you, because it's a win-win. When you bet money against your own team, if they win, you're happy. If they lose, you make money. It definitely takes the sting off of watching your team fail. So I highly recommend it to you gamblers out there.
It's very true. We have Yohimbo. He's in the house. And I think that's about it. No, that's about it. Let me see if
Scott Woodford. You got Scott Woodford.
Hold on. You know what? There was a problem with me bringing up Scott Woodford. Every time I kept clicking on it, the computer kept saying, this person is too sexy to be displayed on the screen.
Right.
So I had to actually, lower the resolution.
Yeah. We don't want to get banned, right? Again.
Yeah,
so
again.
We can't show too high def a picture of Scott. So
this is the best we could do, Scott. All right. So you're acknowledged. Too sexy, taking you off the screen now. And last but not least, let me see if there is a last but not least. I think, oh yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to infinity and beyond. Eh? With Canada's Spaceman. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Canada's Spaceman is here. And ladies and gentlemen, you have all now been acknowledged. Thank you for joining us here. So, Jimmy.
Yes.
Actually, that's kind of go home music, right? Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, I
too
know,
bad.
man. What the fuck's that?
That's
shit?
kind of sad. Let's
Come
play
on,
this.
man.
The shit I was playing before. This one is cool.
don't embarrass me in front of the DJ.
Yeah, I like this one. This one's more hype. This is like fight music. So, Vet, why don't you ask Jimmy the question we've all been waiting for?
Well, apparently something went down, Jimmy. And
yes.
How do I make his picture bigger than ours?
we were gonna
Hey, don't
we're getting an exclusive here.
Yeah. Wow.
So might as
You're a prick.
Jimmy, why don't you talk
you're
to
a
us?
prick.
Don't you
the
look
floor is
like-
yours. The floor
I'm
is
the
yours.
center. I'm literally the center of attention.
Yes, Taz.
Well, as you can see, there's some sort of gimmick there on my face and my lip. No, that's not Botox. That is, a bit puffed up. I wish it was Botox. But yeah, essentially I got into a good old scrap last night, pretty much.
A good old fashioned Donnybrook. Were you on SmackDown?
I wish. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, man, this dude fucking sucker punched me too, man.
What?
Yeah, for real, sucker punched me. Can you
How do
believe
you
that
do
shit?
that? So how did it? All right. So how did it come about? Like, what the fuck happened?
No shit, man. I was at 7-Eleven. I was standing in line.
At 7-Eleven?
At 7-Eleven, bro. Like,
You were getting
no
a
shit.
fucking Slurpee, and then you got a fucking right hook to the jaw?
I was actually buying smokes. That was a left hook, mind you.
Oh, God.
But anyway, fucking, and yeah, there was a dude in line, right? And he's like, do I know you? And I'm like, I don't know, do you know me? Right? And he's like, nah, I go, you don't know me then. Right? Like, all right. You know, I might have been a bit of a smart ass there a bit, but so was he, you know what I'm saying?
Were you
He
looking
just
at
goes
him,
to
like
one-
staring at him or
Nah,
something?
man, nah. I actually wasn't.
So why did he just come up to you like,
I don't know. No
you know
shit.
me?
Like,
was
and
it
I didn't
Grayson?
think
Was it,
nothing
was,
of it.
was it Grayson Waller?
Oh, it could have been.
He
But
does
no
shit
shit.
like
Yeah. Well, no shit. He said that. I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't expect a punch. But then this motherfucker just boom, just come from the side. And just, yeah, man. Like, and sucker punched me. And that's how I got that. I swear, man. No shit.
Vet, how do you feel about people over the age of 20 fighting?
Oh
No,
yeah.
Right? It's fucking silly, man.
Even 20 is a little, it's borderline. If you're fighting as an adult, you better be a professional.
Man,
Yeah, no
I
shit.
know, right?
It better you better be an athlete. This better be a sporting event. It's fighting's for kids. It's playground scuffles and stuff are for kids.
So we're
And sucker
Well-
punching's for bitches.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, come on.
Unfortunately, man, it fucking still happens, man. And yeah, I don't need this shit. I'm 40 years old, man. I don't need this fucking shit. But hey, I've been in my fair share of scraps, man, over the years. But that sucker punch, like, it got me good, man. But it
Did you
didn't
hit him?
hurt.
Did you hit
It's
the
weird.
floor? Did you hit him back?
Nah,
Did you,
nah.
I heard we have sound here of whatever actually happened. Hold on. Oh, that's not
Oh my God, I don't care.
Sounds like it.
it. It's actually this one.
Back the fuck off.
I thought we were going to get the roadhouse smack.
no shit.
I should. Yeah, you're right.
No
Sorry,
shit.
I can't-
After that, man, he just pretty much ran. It was weird,
the guy-
bro.
What?
Yeah, man. I swear.
So he was like,
That's what happened.
Roadhouse.
and then he just ran.
Yeah. I kid you not, man.
So are you just standing there stunned watching him run away? Like, what just
I was
happened?
like, what the fuck? Yeah, man. Like, legitimately. But, hey, look, there was a lot of blood, man. I'm not going to lie. There was a lot. I thought it was my lip. Like, he did get my lip, sort of. But it was
What,
all
that
here,
bad?
man. That's where all the blood was. I've never been punched so good, but, like,
Jerome
Yeah,
says
yeah,
a punch
exactly.
and run. Yo,
That was a
how
good
old was the
sucker
puncher?
punch.
How old was the puncher? Was he like a kid wearing skinny jeans and shit? Like,
he was wearing, you know what, man? I think he was wearing skinny jeans. I wouldn't call him a kid. He's probably around my age, maybe.
so
He was
kid.
a fucking short
Maybe like
motherfucker,
25?
too, man. Nah, please. I wish I was 25. Nah, look, man.
does that?
Say probably late 30s, bro. Like, something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. No shit. I could be wrong, but that's what he come across as. So, yeah. Sucking me nice, dude. Like, and fucking done a run. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like a hit and run, literally. Like,
Wait,
But yeah.
he suckered you nice?
he sucker punched me really nice,
Oh.
man.
Got it.
I'll give him that. He got me good. But you know what, man? It didn't drop me. I didn't even react, dude. It was almost like, what the fuck? Like, I was kind of shocked. You know what I mean?
What did
but-
the other people in the store do?
Yeah, did anybody
Everyone
else
was just
say
shocked,
jump in?
man. Everyone was shocked. Nah, like, it happened so fast, dude.
It happened.
was just
Jimmy.
weird.
It happened. Jimmy too is like,
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
that's it.
Yeah, man. That's not fucking weird. I hope I run into that dude again. Fuck.
I
Put it
wish
that
I had
way.
this,
But
I wish I had the soundbite.
Jimmy's
I
gonna
don't
be
wanna- hey,
he's
I
gonna be
don't
sitting
wanna
outside the
fight.
7-Eleven like Silent
No,
Bob,
let's not
Jay
get
and Silent
twisted.
Bob's waiting for
I
him
don't
to
want
show
to
back
fight,
up.
but I can't let that shit fucking happen, man. Like, come on, man.
This is a legit question. By the way, big shout out to Bobo who jumped in late and Paul F who jumped in late. Paul F asked, they will know by how skinny your jeans are.
They will know what.
I don't know. That maybe they'll find the guy. Like how skinny? When the police come up to you, did you?
Dude,
Did you?
he was
call
a
the
short
cops?
motherfucker, dude. Nah, I don't go that way, bro. I don't snitch. Doesn't matter, you know what I mean? I don't even know who
Snitch?
the guy was. Nah, I don't want the cops involved.
I'm
Fuck
fucking
that shit,
telling.
bro. Nah, I don't need the cops involved, man. I got
Well,
the
Ray,
fuck
the
over
cops don't
there.
do anything where you are, so it's
No,
no
they
point.
don't. They'll let the guy out the next day. And he'll beat up my mom.
Yeah, I mean, you think they take... No, seriously. They take car offenses more serious these days than, say, assaults, bro. You know what I mean?
God damn, that's
kind of
terrible.
weird, man. Terrible, bro. But
Well,
it is
you know
it
what?
is.
I want to find out what Dave Meltzer, how many stars he gave that punch.
I wonder what the star rating will be. I haven't heard that yet.
Has anyone hit 8 yet? Are we 9? Is he into the 10s yet? That moron. Nobody cares.
Jimmy, I'm happy that.
I love it, man. I love that laugh.
So, what's going on, man? Before we jump into the 3 count, man, anything going on with the shows? All right, so we're over this. Jimmy T got stuck. Are you okay though? Like, this is my concern. This is my concern, Vet.
No concussion, man. None of that shit.
That you know
It was
of.
a bitch punch. Well, he got me here, man. He was trying to knock me out by the looks of it. Like he tried to get me right on the jawline, bro.
Well, look what he did.
I think he had a ring though, man, and that split my fucking chin.
Yeah.
A ring pop.
You know what I
maybe.
mean?
Well, he's like,
No, he would have had a ring on his fucking man. I've got knuckle fucking busters. I swear I should have brought them like next time.
Yeah, you always gotta
I
you always
will.
gotta bring in the nucks when you go pick up cigs at 7-Eleven.
Hey, they say Australia's fucking. Hey, shit happens down here too, man. Believe me, it's not like shit doesn't happen. Just because it's Australia, it doesn't mean shit. You know what
Just
I mean?
because it doesn't exist doesn't mean it doesn't.
That's it. If it doesn't exist, I mean, hey, I didn't feel the pain, man, and I still don't feel the pain. So I'm being dead serious.
I'm serious. I'm really curious. I might head over to Twitter right now. Is this thing streaming live there? I don't know if it's.
It should be.
Oh shit! It is.
Wow.
Look at that. I'm on my kayfabe gimmick. It's gonna be blurry, but it's there. It's streaming live. Look at that.
Look at that, man. We made it.
I'm fucking excited.
Twitter's good to stream, man. I stream to Twitter every week too, man.
So speaking of Twitter and streaming, what do you got? What do you got coming up, man? Real quick. I know we usually put over the shows, but like, what's been happening with the PWC? What's been happening? Oh, by the way, Jimmy, I have beef with you.
What? Oh no. What? Why? What now?
And kind of with the vet, but you guys are my friends, so I love you. So as I'm
Fair
listening,
enough,
hold on. As I'm listening to the PWC, they have little commercials in the beginning. You know, the PWC, where, you know,
Yeah.
you're watching, whatever the fuck I said there, right?
That dude sounds real familiar, doesn't it?
He
Yeah,
does.
I don't know where I know him from, but
Probably
Yeah.
has a very small penis, that guy. And then you have Ben Hameen's gimmick.
Yeah.
And then you have some really fucking terrible, podcasts about video games with some marble mouth asshole, right?
Right.
And then this piece of shit actually puts this commercial together, putting over that he has the vet on. I'm choking. So I'm hearing my friend, my partner, saying, yeah, I mean, this guy basically messaged me every 5 seconds, you know, and I'm like, what am I listening to?
that's how I handle trolls.
Vet,
Hey, for the record, that's a paid commercial, you know.
he pays you for that shit?
He paid me for that, man. So it's not for nothing, man. Just saying.
Jimmy, you don't even know what happened with Ray the other week, do you?
I know snippets. He didn't tell me the whole dealio. But this shit's been going on for quite a while. I know that between Homeboy and himself.
I see. Yeah.
But
That name we don't mention here.
oh, that's right.
And
I'm talking about some random dude.
Oh.
Some random boy.
boy is correct.
No, but for real, what's he been doing, man? I need to call this motherfucker. For
It
real.
hurt my soul to hear the vet on that fucking shit show. That's a terrible show. You know, I have
Headhunted him, man.
You've never listened to it, but I'm sure that
the minute I hear somebody, hey, and we talk video games, shut the fuck up. We make a video game rap. Shut the fuck up. Video game raps about video games. Fucking
that's
goofball.
see.
That's
Fucking loser.
shout outs to that guy.
Oh God, hold on, Peter.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Oh no.
Anyway, what else?
That's
So
the
do you
name
have
we cannot mention.
anything else that you've been working on? How's Dee doing? I was cracking her up last night, by the way. Dee being his wife.
She's good, man. She's actually in the background there, just looking at me. I don't think she knows that you're talking about her, but she's good, man. She's same old, same old.
I love that PlayStation gimmick that's giving me a seizure in the back you have there.
Do you want me to turn that off?
No, it's not. It's cool, man. It's very cool. I can't take my eyes off of it.
Sorry, dude.
Speaking of PlayStation, you can hear the vet on the VGC podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, shut up. The 3 count.
This is the 3 count. For today's biggest stories in pro wrestling, world news, pop culture, sports, and more. And now, back to Big Ray and the Vet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for those who have been living under a rock, the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, has a new heavyweight champion, that being the one and only Tyrus, star of Fox News's Gimmick Schnavitz, whatever the show is with that guy.
And because Tyrus, it's NWA, yes, we all have been living under a rock because nobody knows that they exist.
Well, I mean, big shout out to Chris Silvio. Jenna. But
well, it's not their fault.
No.
Oh, jeez.
So, Jimmy, Tyrus says booze and hate from woke trolls make him stronger. Now, this is a strong guy. Do we really want to make the new NWA champion stronger? People have been shitting on this, Jimmy. I'm going to go to Jimmy first. They've been shitting on this, and I don't, this shows me real quickly before I hand the keys over to you, that the fucking, what are you laughing at, Vet?
The great Bobo, who was too late to be acknowledged, but he comes in right on time with this comment.
The NWA champions keep getting... That's fucking great. That's fucking great, dude.
Which is funny. It's funny because it's true, but
it hurts and I'm laughing. Stop it.
Coincidentally, Colin tweeted about something about Tyrus being the champion or whatever, and I responded something to the effect of like, well, if you're gonna have a fat champion, then it should at least be one that covers up and is good at promos.
Oh my God, that is fantastic. Jimmy.
Yes.
I mean, your thoughts on Tyrus? The guy's. I feel like the guy's legit. He's a legit giant. He's a badass. Why wouldn't he be the champion of the fifth best organization right now?
The fifth?
Probably the fifth.
Well, first, before that comment about how the NWA champs keep on getting fatter.
That's funny.
That's true, mind you. That's hard to top. I was going to say somebody called my mama, but not in this case. I mean, I couldn't care less about Tyrus, man, right now. Honestly, straight up. I don't care. He's not going to do anything for NWA. NWA ain't doing anything for him. I mean, I don't care. That's straight up. He's irrelevant to me.
Wow. I mean, I find I feel differently about this, Vet. I kind of disagree with I mean, he is on Fox. I do watch Gutfeld, and I see him on there with the before with the television championship. Now he's bringing one of the most legendary title belts onto Fox TV. He's going to put it over.
Is he? Is he going to wear it on well, first of all, he can't wear it, but I mean, is he going to put it on the shoulder?
Maybe.
Nah. I don't think he will.
Is he good? Is he good on that show? I've never seen it.
Oh, he's very good. He's very, very smart.
Yeah.
Is he like a JBL on the show?
What?
Is he like a JBL on the show? Because JBL also goes on Fox News.
No, he's Tyrus is a very intelligent person, and what I like about him is when he breaks down politics and when he gives his opinions, he just sounds like a regular dude, like us just talking. A little smarter, I'll be honest with you. Maybe I'll speak for myself, not you guys, but The guy comes off. I think he comes off really good, like really believable. I think you should take some time and take a look at it, man. You know, watch him. But
I have seen him a couple of times, a couple of years ago, but I haven't seen him recently on Fox News.
you know who Dante Chen is, right, guys?
Yes.
Dante No Chin.
Are we moving on from tires?
I mean, you know, your thoughts.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Maybe I should take my thoughts to the VGC. What do you think about that?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
What? The what?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up, Ray. Anyway, so it's a shame because, well, like I made the comment already about, you know, nobody watches the NWA. So it's pretty unfortunate because if they did, Tyrus is one of the best things on it. Like he's one of the people that when I tune in to NWA, that's one of the people I want to see because every time he's on there, he does something funny or cool or whatever. Like I really like what he's doing there. And I thought they should have put it on him at 74, but they decided not to for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But it's not going to make a difference because this is if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around situation. But that doesn't mean that he's not doing good work. So, I mean, I think it's cool, but I also wonder if people just don't like him because, again, with are people looking at the Fox as a right-wing affiliation for him, and they have no idea anything about him or what he does, but they just don't like him because he's got that association. I mean, I don't know what people's reasons are for being so upset with this. I mean, as far as I could tell, again, nobody watches this shit. Now he wins a belt and everybody cares and has an opinion. You ain't watching the NWA, so why are you commenting on it? I don't know. It's weird to me how people just decide that they want to talk about something that has nothing to do with them until, you know, they see something come across their timeline about it.
Jimmy? I mean, do you disagree? I mean, I think he's right that you know, look, I didn't comment on it at all on Twitter at all because I don't watch NWA. I did watch the pay-per-view and I watched the main event. That was it. And I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was okay.
Guys.
Yeah,
I mean, I've tried watching NWA on numerous occasions, and when it first kicked off again, I thought, yeah, okay, it's cool, man. Like, but let's be honest, it rubbed off pretty quick for me, man. You know, I started getting sick of them sort of rehashing that 80s, you know, studio fucking esque, like, you know, the OG set that they used to use in NWA back then in Atlanta too, mind you. But now it's just a shell of its own self. Look, hats off to Corgan. I mean, the guy keeps on like trying, man, and he's keeping it afloat. But let's be serious here, man. If he wants to be considered a big deal, then maybe he should start recruiting some big deals, if you know what I mean. Because
yeah, but how's he going to do it? How's he going to pay them?
Right.
Well, how much was he paying Aldous, say, supposedly? Apparently, he was on a WWE /AW-esque type of contract, right?
I'm thinking about 200,000.
I was hearing 250, say, right?
Yeah, that sounds
With that
right.
250, you can get a couple more decent names.
You get two guys for the price of one. If you pay
Easily.
125 to each person.
Absolutely. Why not? You know what I mean? But in saying that, I've wanted to watch NWA, but man, trying to keep up with WWE and AEW is hard enough, man. You know what I mean? So,
no, I get it.
Littman, though, he loves his NWA. So shout out to Littman.
Well, that's a testament to who he is.
Yeah, absolutely. He watches everything, even if he hates watching it, he still watches it.
How much did he pay for that wife? Just wondering.
You're gonna have to ask him yourselves, man.
I'm gonna ask him.
His wife is awesome, man. Shout outs to
yo, dude.
to
She is.
Lasacaria.
Can I just tell you something real quick? She is actually one of my favorite parts of the show, and I like how she comes in. She has no fucking clue that you guys are live. She's like, "Hi, Yimmy. Hi." You know, her fucking gimmicks hanging out and shit. You know, she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't give a fuck. And then you know Jeff is just like a walking boner.
Man.
Jeff
Yeah, I
looks
mean,
like
he loves showing her off, man. Straight up, and why not, man?
I would show her off too. She's fucking
absolutely.
gorgeous.
Absolutely, man. He's done well. He's done well indeed, man.
Very well.
So shout out to
Very
La
well.
Sacaria once again.
And what a fucking name. La
She
Sacaria.
kills, bro. She kills. Don't worry about that.
She needs to be on the show more. I'd rather her. You know what? She should co-host. Fuck Jeff.
Oh, man.
Get Jeff off the show.
It's
Put
funny.
Las Acadia. I like wrestling. It
Now,
makes me
guys-
happy.
You're a character, Ray.
She's wonderful.
Yeah. Anyway, but what I was going to say is, if you guys want to have a laugh, no shit, she does have her own podcast.
What?
And she's got one. Yes, she does. And she's got a show in particular with Lenny Poffo, a.k.a. The Genius.
Are you
And-
shitting me?
I'm not shitting you. And to say that he's got a crush on her is an understatement. If you catch that show, I forgot what it's called. Jeff, if you're listening or watching, please put it down in the comments or in the chat and tell us where we can find it again, because that's a must watch. It's cringe.
Holy
at
shit!
its
It's a
best.
video.
It's a video. It's
Bro, oh,
ah.
I'm gonna give a
I
shout
can never
out
look
to
at the Genius once again, man. Never. I just cannot look at him the same way. Put it that way.
Okay, so here's the deal, Sir Jam. You're saying, Ray, please don't delete this show to at least 5. I can't listen till school's out. Be Uzi. I answer to a higher power, and that power has been Hameen. But Sir Jam, I will promise you this: if you hit me up on Facebook, I can send you the show. But honestly, we want you guys to subscribe to channelattitude.com. $5 a month, you get everything. But I might leave the show up longer this week because I have a lot of shit to edit and stuff, so I might not be able to get to it. So I will try to leave it. I'll try to leave it up, but again, this is not my call. Okay, is that fair? Is that fair, guys? Okay, let's jump on to the next little topic. So we're done with Tyrus, right? Tyrus is good.
Mm-hmm.
This popped up on my timeline. I'm going to share this here on the old Instagram. So Dante Chen, new gimmick. Let's see. Look at this. I'm gonna click the old press play here gimmick for people.
Yeah,
who
that's
watch.
not good enough because people aren't going to get it if they just see that picture. You got to watch the video.
So here we go. This is Dante Chen and Vet. Can you describe what's going on? You're really good at that.
Sure.
All right, here we go. Pressing play.
Oh my God, Rhea Ripley's here. It's Rhea. The Judgment Day is here at an NXT house show. Here she comes. She's looking at the people, nodding in approval. Jacked. Boom, up on the apron with the pose, the smile, the look.
No 10.
Wait a minute, that's not Rhea Ripley. That's not Rhea Ripley at all. That is, in fact, NXT superstar Dante Chen from Singapore.
No, what?
I was sure that was the Judgment Day was making like a surprise appearance at a, I can't even think of a podunk Florida town right now.
That wasn't Rhea Ripley?
It was not.
The artist says, "What is that? Bone Soldier Ripley?"
Bone Soldier. That's right. Yeah, that was Taiji Ishimori, actually.
Yeah.
Except tall.
I really don't know what the hell that is.
That was
Yeah, what was the purpose of this? Was this from like, and the artist is asking, he thinks it was a Halloween joke. Like, was this back from Halloween or something like that? Did they do like a special Halloween house show thing and he did that as a rib or something? Or
That's so poofy. Just saying.
What's
that is, you know what that is?
yes,
That was a bit weird, shall I say, actually.
no. In all seriousness, Dante Chen.
Breaking news, you're gay. More at 10.
Yeah.
No. Listen, I gotta be honest with you. That's the most over I've ever seen the kid. I would go with
yes. The regular Dante Chen does not show this much personality or aptitude for being able to take something that you've seen and actually do it like a wrestler should. clearly he has Rhea's entrance down. Now he's got to work on all the moves he's learned and get those looking like wrestling moves.
Oh, brother. Let's talk some trademarks.
John Cena's cousin?
God damn it. You stole it right out of my mouth. Not that whack trademark. That guy sucked.
Remember when you heard the John Cena album and you were like, hey, wait a minute. John Cena only does one verse on every song and the rest is his stupid cousin. I feel ripped off.
I remember when I went to Walmart to actually buy that album. Yes, I went to Walmart. And they had two.
I had it too, I'm not going to lie.
They had two versions. They had the clean version. And, of course, I got the dirty version.
Ooh, dirty version.
It was pretty good. I thought the album was good.
It was good except for the part where his fucking cousin's on all the tracks. 2 out of 3 verses.
When you think about it, man, like, I listened to it probably once and I was done. Like,
oh no, I listened to it quite a bit actually. I enjoyed
Really?
a bunch of the songs. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The album was pretty overrated in my opinion, but I mean, shit, it is John Cena after all.
Yeah.
So Elizabeth, snickerdoodles, those coming anyway. WWE filed for a couple of trademarks, and a couple of other people filed for some trademarks. Let's talk about this real quick. WWE has filed for trademarks, which appeared. All right, we already know the Iron Survivor Challenge. Last night I didn't watch NXT.
Little teaser.
Last night I didn't watch NXT, guys. And Colin
did it?
No, well, I watched it this morning. Colin goes, he texts me, good luck explaining Iron Survivor Challenge. I had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. And then once it was explained, I still have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. We'll talk about that later on.
And we'll have no idea what we're talking about.
No. WWE also applied for a trademark Oba Femi. That's OBAFEMI on November 10th. Looks to be a new wrestler's name, potentially one of NXT/WWE's performance centers. So, Oba Femi. You think that is, guys? Anything?
Isn't that Shakur? Oba Femi Shakur?
I don't know.
Is that Tupac's mom?
What?
Oba Femi Shakur.
Can one of you guys log on to Twitter
No.
on the chat and just leave a comment from Twitter? I want to see how that pops up on the screen for me, please. Or maybe I can just do it from the Pro Wrestling Reflection. Anyway, a company named Solnado Inc. Solnado Inc. Okay, SOL whatever. Filed for the following trademarks November 10th. Mercedes Monet, Monet Talks, Bank Monet, Statement Maker.
That sounds like a bad porn.
Well, apparently this may be a sign, and I'll go to vet first, that the one and only Sasha Banks is done with the WWE and maybe moving on to there were rumors that she's supposed to go fight or wrestle Kairi Sane in the Chinese Karate Wrestling Federation that you watch. Your thoughts, man? In Korea.
In Korea. Whatever she does is fine. She can come back. She can do her own thing. It's weird that it always does. Doesn't it always seem kind of sad though when like somebody has to try to make a living after WWE and then they use like names that are almost like what they had just to remind people, hey, I used to work at a much better place, and better only in terms of like, you know, size and prestige, not necessarily quality. But yeah, I always think that's kind of, I always just go, oh, how embarrassing, you know?
Yeah.
This is where, for photo ops and autographs, now remember, this is the photo op where you get to stand 10 feet away and put your arm around an invisible person.
Is that what it is? They have the glass. They still have the plexiglass in between everybody.
I wish. No, you didn't see that, right? I don't think we talked about that story, did we?
No. What am I looking at? What am I looking up?
Vet.
Jimmy, you want to tell him? You break it to him, Jimmy.
I Google it? What do I Google? I'll do it right here.
Google Sasha
Google.
Banks. Yeah, Google Sasha Banks autograph signing and put standing 5 feet away or some shit. It should come up.
Oh, here we go. Just popped up here. All right, let's take a look here. This is click on
Go to
images. You have anything there?
Go
No.
down.
No. Oh no. Well, you have her here.
No.
Why is she
not
wearing
that one.
fucking rubber gloves? All right,
don't
let's say
know,
maybe standing far from somebody.
Yeah. Say,
Standing
type
far.
that.
Let's try this. I
Damn
think you
it,
guys are full of
nothing's
shit.
coming up. No, it's there, dude. Maybe you should look at
There's one, but
Is it?
somebody made a funny
yeah.
picture out of it. but
Okay,
yeah.
here we go.
But some others she allowed to come in close though, and you could touch her. She's
Like
being
if
fucking-
you're a
Yeah,
lady, if you're a lady, you get a hug there.
Well, this one is kind of, she's a questionable lady.
She probably
Yeah, no,
she
very
probably didn't. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, weren't these the ones that were like?
yeah.
Weren't these like $80, Jimmy, or like 100?
I think it was 120 even, dude. Or something like that, where you had to stand 6 feet away from her
This guy.
unless she liked you.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Really?
Like seriously, I mean, to me, look, that's cool. That's cool and all. But if you're gonna do that shit, do it with everybody. Don't do it with selective people, because that just makes people feel like shit, man.
Well,
Like, wouldn't you?
You
You'd be
think she
like-
gives a shit?
No, she doesn't give a shit. But the point is, you know, a person could be like, well, why the fuck is she allowed to fucking, you know, get close, but I can't? Why? Because I'm dirty or fucking blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? That could fucking hurt someone's feelings, man.
Vet, I don't think she gives a shit about anybody's feelings, to be honest with you.
Well, she clearly doesn't, but I think that the people should give a shit about their own feelings, because I would be embarrassed to pay money and have that be the proof that I was with Sasha Banks. Like, who are you going to show that to? You know? And then when you look at it, you're just going to be like, oh my God, what an idiot I was. I paid money to just stand across from her. I could have done that for free and took my own picture. If you could take your own selfie of the photo shoot, and you would have been closer to her than you were if you paid money to do it. So people should just have a little more self-respect. And Jimmy, as a guy I know that has done his share of photo ops, autograph signings, and other things, even chasing down the Rainmaker and forcing him to take a picture with you.
That's
you know, I don't think you would ever go for something like this, would you?
No chance. Absolutely no chance. But you know what? That story about Okada is actually true. But I paid, you see. I actually paid.
Right.
So the motherfucker tried to like no-sell me too.
Yeah.
Even by
Wait a second. So you paid Okada to take a picture, and
No, I went to-
he was a dick.
And
No,
he
well,
ran. He ran away with the money.
He tried. I'll explain what happened. No.
He's the rain haver, not the rainmaker.
The rain
Yeah.
keeper. He keeps the rain and runs.
Yeah.
Nah, look, to be fair to him though, man, like I went to a New Japan pay-per-view here about 3 years ago, right? And we had backstage passes for autographs and whatnot and shit like that, and photo ops. And anyway, so I had a photo op for Okada and for Tanahashi. Now the Tanahashi line was huge, man. I'm telling you, it was going from in the locker room all the way to the outside. Same with Okada, but that died out really fast. It was just everyone was there for Tanahashi. But as I was about to see Tanahashi, I looked to my left and I noticed Okada's packing up. Like, you know, no one else is there waiting for, except for me now, right? So I must have been the last dude. So I'm seeing him packing up. I'm like, hey, I'm like, Kazuchika. And he's looking around like this, like everywhere but me. You know what I mean? It's like, stop playing dumb. I'm over here. You can hear me, you know, whatever. And I'm going to the translator. I'm going to tell him, yeah, after I see Tanahashi, I'm seeing him, right? I don't care if he doesn't do a photo op. Okay, I'll be happy. Just tell him to autograph the 8x10. That's it. I'll be happy. If he wants to fuck off, he can. And she's like, no. I'll make sure, blah, blah, blah. I seriously don't care. But in the end, we got the photo. But he was acting dumb, man. Like, he was acting like he could speak better English than Tanahashi, right? And Tanahashi could understand what I was saying. Put it that way. Whereas Okada was acting like he wasn't understanding a word.
He didn't speak English
at all. But every
shit.
time, yeah, but every time after an event, he would do a promo in Japanese and English to send everybody home happy.
How good was his
So-
English? Be honest.
I think it's much better than
Did we lose Jimmy?
for shit.
Oh, he's back.
You did?
Yeah, you're back.
I'm here?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
Well, you're stealing your Wi-Fi from your next door neighbor.
Nah.
You fucking
No, not
wallaby.
quite. are fucking wallabies, dude. They're a pain in the ass, dude.
Maybe that guy from 7-Eleven is your neighbor, and he wants his
I'm
Wi-Fi
gonna
back.
fuck
so
that
he punch you.
motherfucker up, dude. I'm telling you now.
Can you describe
When
this
I see-
gentleman really quickly? You never described him. So you said he's a short fucker. A short fucker.
It was a bogan. You know what
Bogan.
bogan means?
And I
Look
think
up
I
a
do
bogan.
know a bogan. Like a punk bitch, right?
Nah, like a fucking Aussie punk bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, like a redneck Aussie punk bitch, if that makes sense.
A bogan.
A bogan. In other words, a redneck.
Is
That's what we call.
Colin's a bogan.
He'd be a bogan. If he was down here, definitely a bogan. Or a yobbo. Same thing.
What?
We call him yobbo or fucking bogan.
He's a Marlboro. I was like, a cigarette?
Is this
Marlboro?
going to get us
No.
kicked off of YouTube?
No. Yobbo and bogan is fine. Trust me.
Okay.
Oh,
So the
I
question,
know.
the real important question, Jimmy,
Yeah.
Bogan Hunt
is the people in Tanahashi's line. How many
Right.
people wanted him to wipe himself off with something?
Nah. I didn't notice not one chick, let alone the guys.
Was he sweaty or something? What are you getting at?
Yeah, no,
You don't know that- you don't
shit.
know that
In
gimmick,
Japan,
Ray?
You don't
No.
know. They literally go banana over his sweat. Like they'll be throwing towels at him literally to wipe off his sweat and then give it back to him. And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, thank you." Yeah, like. But for real, Tanahashi was a real gentleman, man. But I did not ask for his salty, sweat, shall we say?
You just
Tanahashi,
say,
that's
here, Tana, just wear this ball cap for a second
Yeah.
and then give it back.
Nah, he was cool, man. He was awesome, though. I just felt funny because meeting Japanese wrestlers, I'm thinking to myself, I hope I don't make a fool of myself. Like, do I bow? Like, and even that, I feel weird. You know what I mean?
Jesus
But you know
Christ.
what?
don't bow
You
to
do,
another
you-
man.
Well, in Tanahashi's case, he'll grab your hands and bow to you, and it's like, nah, bro. You kidding me? You bowing to me? I bow to you, man. You know what I mean? It just felt natural at the time.
Yeah. So in to bring this all back full circle, so Sasha Banks is probably.
Oh yes.
Do you think Ray? Do you think this could be like filing these trademarks is kind of like a poking at WWE? Not so much that she really wants to do it, or is it just like, come on, what do you think? What do you think of Mercedes' statement or whatever whatever the name was that you said? Like,
Statement.
I don't know.
I think she's setting herself up for a possible life after WWE, which is smart. I think she'll be back. I don't think she'll be back anytime soon. I think it'll be
get right now, man.
I think post WrestleMania.
Well, when I saw the War Games announced and the babyface team had 2 open slots, I was like, Sasha, Naomi.
Oh, not anymore though.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
What's the name? Mia Yim. She filled one of those slots.
Yeah.
Mia Yim.
You can still get Naomi though if you wish. By the way, we will be reviewing NXT in a minute. So
Oh, we are?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
a bogan.
Fucking bogans, bro.
So apparently that is it. For some reason during on Wednesdays, there's really no good wrestling news.
Nah, there really
It's
isn't.
really not
Until
much.
tonight, though, we get to shit on fucking AEW. So I look forward
Oh,
to
that's
that.
right. Well, isn't there like a big AEW show coming up soon?
Yeah, apparently.
What is it? I don't know.
Well, don't worry about Dynamite. Look out for the Wednesday Night Skirmish, though, on the PWC Network, where
That's
we
right.
talk about Dynamite. There you go.
Look at you plugging your shit. Yo,
Perfect
how much?
opportunity.
Is Chris
Question.
coming back on?
I hope so, man.
Hope's not good enough. I'm gonna need
Because I just don't know, man. With him lately,
All right.
like it depends on his moods.
All right. Well, no Chris, and that's a no listen from me, dog.
Tell
I
him,
have-
man, tell him.
I have an incredible idea, and I'm gonna run it by you guys.
Yo,
So apparently, you give paid advertisement on your show, right?
yes,
Okay.
yes, I do.
All right. So
I
are
don't
we
like
paying-
where this is going, but
Oh, I'm gonna pay you. Now I can
okay.
PayPal you or whatever.
I know what you're gonna do. I know exactly
I'm
what
gonna
you're
do
gonna
it.
do.
It's gonna. All right. So can I pay for like an advertisement for a month so you can run it for a full month?
Yeah.
Can you?
If you pay, yeah, bro.
All right.
Straight up.
Now are we talking like $100, or are we talking
Nah.
like something low end, like
I'm cheap, bro.
$20, New York City?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, basically, yeah. $20 for you, bro. $20.
I know exactly what the fuck. And you know what I need you to do? I'll pay you an extra $5 on top of the 20 to pay it after a certain commercial comes on. Can we do that?
we can do anything you want, my friend. Like they say.
It's gonna be incredible. Vet, can you see my wheels turning? Do you know what devilishly incredible idea I have going on in my head? Cooking up.
Oh, it's
like
gonna be World War III.
Lab Rat says, "Get Vet a muffin."
Sorry, Vet. I know.
Get Vet a muffin now. Actually,
and I work with fucking children.
Oh, I had the fucking volume all the way down. Oh, fuck it. Anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I think that's it for wrestling news. Let me see if I could. Why is this coming out so low? Let me see.
Why is that coming up? It sounds like it's just coming
out. Is that coming out of Jen's phone? What? Why the hell is it so far away?
Let me try this again. I don't know.
Share the audio too, bro.
I'm doing it. Hold on.
He's supposed to have a button on the Roadcaster.
Yeah,
like
true.
it should just go right through, like everything else.
I've been wanting to get the Roadcaster too, man.
I don't know what's going on. Hold on, I'm gonna need this because.
Do you have your mic through the Roadcaster too, as well, Ray?
Do I have what?
Do you have your mic through the Roadcaster?
Yeah, everything's going through the Roadcaster.
Okay,
sir.
all right. Just wondering.
But my confusion is that I had it connected. Anyway, your Wi-Fi sucks, by the way.
Me?
Jimmy. Yes.
It does. I agree.
Hold on.
Australia's Wi-Fi is one of the shittest in the world, dude. Straight up.
I work with fucking children.
Hold on, let's try it again.
I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. I can't wait for Braun Breaker to actually lose this title because, I said to myself, when the intro to this show, this portion of the show will always be the NXT champion theme song, if possible. You cool with that, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I'm in the middle of doing something. Maybe you guys can help me out.
Well,
sorry. I just
can you hit the muffin drop again?
I can't right now. I'm in the middle of something. This is show related.
Well, anyway, you know what? Tell them what you have to say because if you need a muffin right now, Vet, go ahead and get that muffin, man.
Oh God, ladies and gentlemen, NXT review time. Here we go.
What an asshole.
Toxic.
Oh yeah. I think I like this a lot better, ladies and gentlemen. Better than the Braun Breaker theme. It is NXT, November 15th, 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, we kick this show off with, well, you know what? I'll just push it over to Vet because he's the king of making this a lot shorter than it should be. Vet, take it away, my friend.
All right, so I'm going to count on you guys' understanding, intuition, and understanding of body language and tone of voice to realize when there's not a lot to add to one of these things that I'm going to run down, right? I can trust you guys with that to get the message that we don't need to spend any time talking about this, okay? So anyway,
I have on my face.
So we're going to kick it off with Junior and the Ridge taking a walk. And then they make their entrances. And then we get Junior versus Ridge. So Jimmy, of course, Braun, and what is this guy's name? I call him the Ridge so often. Von Wagner. Okay. Von Wagner, son of Wayne Bloom. So his real name is Von Bloom. And, and they're going to have a match here. They've somewhat built to this. I don't know, Jimmy, if you keep up with NXT on a weekly basis or if you just check it out once in a while, but
no, I try to keep up every week, but yeah, I'm pretty frequent.
Okay,
not weekly, but most
so you knew that these guys were on a collision course and that this was going to happen. So they have a match here. What I noticed about this, Ray, is a lot of rope running, a lot of shoot offs and push offs and Like they were really trying to run a lot in this, and I don't know if they were doing that because they felt like they were going to lose the people due to no excitement, but it seemed like they were trying to create artificial excitement by running the ropes a lot. So that's just something I saw. It was also funny to watch Robert Stone get abused. That seems to be like his role in this whole company, from this where his own guy is taking shots at him in the match to even back to when Shotzi's running him over with the tank. So this guy's got a history of being abused, which is usually entertaining. And of course, it wouldn't be a Braun Breaker match if he didn't kick out of somebody's finish, and then he hits the spear. He hits the spear for the win. So Jimmy, as our guest, I'm gonna throw it to you and tell me what you saw in this. Evaluate these men in terms of their. Wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. No, yeah, just what do you see in terms of these guys have been basically 2 second generation guys. They've been in a developmental system for a while. Do they look any better or different than they did the day you saw them, or what did this do for you?
Honestly, do they really look any better or different since the day we all saw them? Not really, man. Let's be real. Even Braun Breaker, I mean, he came in like this. We still have him the same way. Look, they're both green as shit, man, still. And Von Wagner, I mean, what do you go with this guy, man? I mean, he looks like a caveman. You could go with fucking some sort of caveman gimmick. He definitely doesn't have the looks of his Beverly brother old man like his dad did. I mean, he kind of looks like his dad, but he kind of doesn't at the same time. I don't even want to know what the wife looks like. Yuck. She must be feral, bro. Wayne Bloom must have gone, a bit... yeah, look that up, man, because he's got a weird fucking look. I'm not going to lie. But Braun Breaker, I mean, is it time to put him on the main roster by now? He's not ready, though. He really isn't ready. But
no one's ever ready.
That's true, too. But I feel like he's been in this position now for way too long. No one ever beats him for that damn championship. And if they do, it's only hot-shotting it for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And then he's got it straight back. So I'm just sick of seeing the same shit, man. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, it sounds like so are the people there, because they're not responding to him in any significant way. I think they kind of hot-shotted him from the start and didn't give us a chance to get behind him, because the WWE fans can tell when the chosen one has been anointed, and they reject that. Look at Roman. Like a lot of good years of his career got wasted.
Sure.
With the people not giving them the response they wanted. And here's Braun, same kind of situation where they just try to smash him over, but they don't, the people have to feel like it's their choice. Like he's the people's choice, and they could have done this differently and they didn't. And now we're at where we're at. So if you get him up to Raw or SmackDown, I think the level of indifference is going to be about the same. There's going to be a certain amount of people that are excited because a new person is there, and they know he's, there's always people that whenever you bring somebody in for a debut, it's always kind of exciting, but that will wear off. He's got to stick around week after week after that. And with no reference to the Steiners, no real, he's not the sports entertainment type. Maybe in the 80s, this would have done a lot better. But I think that there's going to be, it's going to be a Roman situation if they don't. And then what's going to happen? You know what they're going to do, Ray, when that happens, right? What are they going to do when that happens?
Hate him?
No, I mean, what's the WWE going to do when they see the people not caring about him?
Oh, they're going to push him further down your throat, probably.
And
cut him?
Yeah. Sorry, Rick Steiner Jr. You're
listen, bro.
No, I was going to say they're going to turn him heel.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're going to be like, we're not going to make the same mistake we made with Roman. He's not going to be a good heel because he's going to be just as boring, right, as he is now. So just because he's rude to people in his promos isn't going to change anything. It's going to be tough for him.
I found a picture of Braun Strowman's mom, finally. Not Von Wagner. This is not easy. Fuck, this is actually a picture of her after she gave birth to the kid.
Von Wagner we're talking about?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. This is her on the birthing table.
Now we know where he gets his looks from there now.
It's a weird photo to take, I'll be honest. Like
you know, it is that's actually Mr. Wagner, Mr. Bloom next to her with the plaid shirt. So holding her hand as she gives birth to Von Wagner. Can you imagine trying to pull that ridge out of that little honey hole?
I really want to know what the mum looks like now, man. Big time.
I can't find her.
Dude, how are you gonna find? There's
I'm like Wayne
Bloom. She was probably a civilian, obviously not a wrestler. So we're not gonna get a picture.
I mean,
but I thought
well, that's even harder to find a picture of.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So.
But I'll tell you something though. I actually didn't hate this match between the guys. There were tons.
It wasn't a bad match. No,
tons of headlocks. Two meaty men.
A lot of running.
A lot of running. Yeah. Tons of running. You know, he kicked out of the what is it called? The F it, whatever. What's his finisher?
Yeah.
The F it. That's what we should call it from now on. The F it.
It's like saying Phoenix instead of Phoenix in AEW.
Yeah, Phoenix. Why not? For our Latin community.
Bro,
it's Phoenix now.
When people call him Ray Phoenix, I want to fucking punch him in the throat. I hate it.
So do I. But you know what, man? That's it. If you can't beat him, join him. So it's Phoenix. It is.
Whatever. Yeah. So yeah, all right. It was a good match. It was what it was. Now Robert Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see a possibility that Robert Stone is going to get fired or some shit? Is he going to blame Robert Stone for this bullshit? Like what's going on over here?
Oh, you mean kayfabe fired by? Yeah. Well, he clearly doesn't care that Robert Stone represents him.
I love the start of the match.
He cuts him off all the time when he's talking. He's like, "Shut up, Robert Stone, my manager. Anyway, I'll do the promo from here." And then he proceeds to cut a average promo. So, you know, it seems like, yeah. But I like that dynamic. Have we seen the kind of abused manager gimmick? Like, but the guy doesn't fire him?
Brain Heenan, sort of.
No. Well, who used to abuse him, though? Because they were all heels. The only time that he would get abuse is like when somebody turned face or something, right?
Yeah, but they will turn on him sometimes.
I don't recall a manager being used as a
Giant.
weapon.
Oh, well, yeah, not as a weapon, no.
I mean, that was awesome. He threw him at Braun Breaker to start the match.
True. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Not as a weapon, true. That's different.
So, I don't know.
But Robbie E or Robbie Stone, whatever the fuck his name is now, that dude surely is gonna get fired very soon. I mean,
bro, he's been stealing a paycheck and atmosphere for like how many years down there?
You would think
keep your fist pumping, vet. That's all I'm saying.
It's just he's fist pumping somebody under a table. There's no way. Because I've never I know that you know Ray FedEx special air delivery. So I know people on this channelattitude.com are fans of Robbie E. And
hey, I'll tell you an interesting fact about Robbie E.
Okay.
D, my significant other, actually did his his podcast. Remember when he used to have a podcast before he got signed to WWE?
Briefly, yes.
Briefly, yeah. Well, D was the one that actually did his thumbnail for the show. So.
Oh, awesome.
There you go.
All right.
Prick of a guy.
So it's her fault.
It's her fault. Yeah. Okay. And he's been in WWE since.
Yeah. So anyway, not to spend too much time on Stone, but I kind of feel like I've never really seen it, but apparently people like him, and the fact that he's been on TV as little as he has and still has a job shows me that he's probably not going anywhere. They could have cut him a long time ago if they were going to do it. So
really nice guy.
He must do something else too. Like he maybe have other duties. Like, is he a producer? Like, I don't know. What there may be other jobs. He may sweep the floors back there. I don't know. Maybe maybe he's the one that sets up all that RGB lighting in the back to make all the rooms turn funny colors. Like, who knows? He could wear lots of hats. Yeah. So anyway, we get an Alba Fire package.
Do we?
Ooh.
Yeah, Ray, would you like to spend 10 minutes cutting? Okay.
Nope.
So Jimmy,
You
I think
understand, Ray?
was that Arnold Schwarzenegger? I think it sounded more like
Everybody to the chopper.
Oh my god!
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
this package was fantastic. So all right, then Zoe walks through the parking lot, smiling, smug. Look at me, I just beat up my partner, and I'm late to work. That happens. JD McDonough sees Braun backstage, and he offers congratulations, and then he also says the line at some point, "You'll never be done with me." So he's basically threatening Braun that we're gonna have to see them wrestle multiple more times.
This happened throughout the show, and it's like I kept hearing every time somebody popped up. You know that sound bite from this one. You know that one? Every time somebody go, "Oh, we're after your title," it's like, "Oh, shut the who the hell cares?"
And we already knew, like, we've seen this, but he's not the only person that's got his eyes on Braun, as we'll find out.
Ooh.
I didn't say anyone yet. Oh, Junior. Yeah. So now Zoe's she comes out for her in ring, and she cuts a promo. Long promo explaining herself.
Oh.
It eventually devolves into the whole. Oh, right. Yeah. Let me finish this sentence. It eventually devolves into the whole. None of you fans ever cared about me bullshit that everybody that does a heel turn says. And other than that, it was relatively unremarkable. Ray, you had your hand up for a comment or question.
She cut a 15 fucking minute promo to say something she could have said quick.
Yeah.
Like, I would have gotten the ring, right? Looked around or whatever, grabbed the microphone and be like, the reason why I did what I did, it's two things. You guys never supported me. You all suck. And this one was trying to suck the life out of my wrestling, whatever gimmick or whatever the fuck. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. Done.
Yeah. Instead, she was like, I was born in 1994. God. You know, like
the Gettysburg Address.
Yeah.
You know, I remember sitting in my living room sipping my chai tea as I'm watching The View, and I'm thinking about how we lost the match because, you know, your big butt and everybody, and I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And the whole fucking time I'm looking at her fucking face, and I'm seeing fucking that comedian Kazan. What's his name? Tazan, the guy that did the bah.
Chris Kattan.
Chris Kattan. She was like a jacked up fucking Chris Kattan cutting a shit promo, bro. And she went on. And then this is the best part. She's like, she would say something like, and you know, you really fucked up the match, right? And then she'd talk a bunch, and then she'd go back and say, you know, you really fucked up the match. She would go back and did they do it, Vet? Oh God, bro, my head's gonna explode. Do they have her on a timer? Right? Is there like a clock that says, all right, you need to talk for this long?
Well, they had a Dante Chen match on standby in case she went short, but she took up the whole time. So
I got to take a leak. I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Well, I love this level of participation from Ray. And unfortunately, now he has to leave to take a leak. So, Jimmy, the only thing that I'm going to criticize about this promo besides, like, I'm not going to blame her for the generic content. Because somebody basically gave this to her and said, "Say this." They probably told her to say it in her own words because she didn't sound like she was reading a script. But whatever the bullet points they gave her were very boring. So the big issue I have with her, you know, going off the, you know, ad-libbing or whatever, is there was a moment where she said. I can't remember who she was talking about. Oh, I think it was Mandy Rose when she's saying she says, I'm wrestling. And then she says, I'm working with. And I was like, oh my God, why'd you say that? You already said wrestling. You already said I was wrestling Mandy Rose. You were about to say I was wrestling the NXT champion, and you changed it to I'm working with. This is just falls under my category of don't use insider terms on television under any circumstances. This would be the part, you know, to try to pop the smart marks. This would be the part where Peter Griffin says, "Oh my God, who the hell cares?" No one gives a shit if you know what wrestling terms mean. Just keep it basic for everybody. But anyway, what do you think?
I mean, I couldn't have put it any better than you did, dude. I mean, seriously, you're spot on. And seriously, why did you find? Do you find these two fucking separating too soon? In your opinion?
Well, exactly. It's of course I do, and we knew it was going to happen. And I was just catching up on the, you know, I was listening to Jim Cornette. I forget when it was, but he was talking about, I'm sure you're very familiar with this situation, the Samoa Joe and Wardlow thing.
Oh God.
It's like
started on that.
He's saying it doesn't, just putting two big guys together as a tag team and breaking them up a couple of weeks later doesn't make the fans care about them as a team. You have to care about them as a team before you break them up. And you just slap these two women together, which admittedly sounds kind of hot, but you slap them together and then you break them up, and it's like, I don't care. Like we barely knew you. You know, how are we supposed to? You know, they just don't get it, bro. You gotta be a team for years before a breakup means anything.
No, that's true, but that doesn't even exist anymore. Pretty much in WWE,
of course,
these days, including NXT. But Zoe Starks, man,
and Ray is doing shots. We haven't even got to Alba Fire's match yet, so you might want to pace yourself.
He's going for 2 in a row, 3 in a row already. What the hell? What's wrong with you, Ray? I mean, is it Alba Fire? I mean, oh, Ray, I love when you drink like that. Oh, stop it, Ray. You're turning me on.
Ray Phoenix. All right, so Ray FedEx.
That is too good. Ray FedEx. What a fucking, seriously, what a company that is. But in all seriousness, Zoe Starks. How can I do this?
I just don't understand. This is so bad.
That's it. One more shot.
No, I'm serious. Right. Why is this so fucking bad? And just
because it's Zoe Starks, bro.
This is not water.
It's not?
No.
I hope not. Because now I don't believe you. Now I think it's water, damn it.
It's not water.
Put apple juice in a Bacardi bottle.
I just took 4 shots. I said, fuck. Yes. Fuck it. Hold on. Fuck it.
Sonic with the bigger at the Jeff Hardy impersonation.
Right. It's ridiculous, bro. This is so hard.
It is hard, man. It is hard. That's true.
Guys, this is really hard. Wow, I took 4 shots. What time is it? 12.
It's too early, bro. Come on.
I didn't eat anything either. All I have is this fucking big coffee. Oh God.
No, but seriously, no. Zoe Starks, man. Not only does she look like is she from Fresno, man?
Who?
Zoe Starks.
We still talking about do Fresno people have a look?
You know where I'm going with. You know what I'm going with, right, Vet? I mean, come on. She does look like a meth fucking head. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, man, her drug of choice is more of a PED type. So
yeah, well, there's those performance enhancers.
Right.
So I'll say.
Anyway, this, you know, despite Ray's drinking, this probably wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it sure did suck. And we already explained why, so let's move on.
Oh fuck! This shit hit me too quick.
Well, speaking of explaining, Duke Hudson is next, and he's trying to explain.
Fucking.
Wait! We barely started. You're not going to survive this show. Pace yourself.
Right? Pace yourself. That's it.
Remember. I did say Duke Hudson. However, that's counterbalanced by Andre Chase and Thea Hale now. So the scales are tipped.
Okay.
We've got 2/3 of things that you like in this scene.
Oh fuck! Look at this here. Anybody? Hot girls are waiting. They're waiting right here.
We got some spam in the house. I'm not talking about the ham.
Well, dude, you're not over unless you get bots in your chat. So we must be over, guys.
I have spam. I like some. I have spam. Yeah, that's just
I actually don't mind spam myself, just quietly.
That's good stuff. Some eggs.
But shh.
All right. So Duke's explaining his decision to throw in the towel for Andre Chase, and Buckshot Kid loves hot girls. Jerome Hall, hot girl winner.
Stop! I want to stop bleeding again.
I haven't laughed so much. I love alcohol, and no, I'm not an alcoholic again. I honestly, this. Let me explain something to you guys. This is a tough fucking show
boy.
to watch. Reviewing it, the only reason I watch this is to hang out with Vet. I swear to God, it's the only. Now I have Jimmy here, so if I get fucking, I only drink on my days off. But my God, this is the most difficult fucking thing to fucking try to put over. This is, and I'm not. If you guys think this is legit, I swear to God, I took 4 fucking shots of Bacardi to get through the show, and it has nothing to do with my co-host. I swear to fucking God, this is the worst. Let me tell you something, brother. This is the worst fucking thing to review ever. I've even considered telling Ben, I can't do this anymore, but I don't want to fucking stop talking to Vet.
This would be the only way I will talk to you.
Really? Wait, you wouldn't talk to me again?
Just call. He calls me up just to talk like a junior high school crush. What are you doing? Nothing.
Will you come on the A show?
No, I think that's
Would you come on the A show?
That's quite all right. No, you guys don't work in my time slot, so it's never going to happen. But yeah. Well, look. This show's getting hard because we're trying to get through it, and I did preface. So to speak to your New York sensibilities, I did preface by saying that we can intuit when we don't need to spend time on some of these subjects.
At least I'm in a better mood. I swear to God. God damn.
Oh fucking God, my head hurts, man. For real.
Okay. All right. Come on.
So Ray. So Ray,
yes.
You got Chase U here. Any thoughts on this? Duke's continuing to try to play the good guy.
Well, it's one of the most forced. You know what? First,
somebody say Andre Chase? No, no one said that. What we have right now is a teachable moment.
I gotta get that out of the way. So, this is something that's so bad. It's actually good.
Right.
Because Duke Hudson is fucking terrible. But he fits in with this whole fucking riffraff college or whatever the hell they're trying to put together. I hate to say it, Vet, but this is working for me. Because we're supposed to hate Duke Hudson. We know he's an asshole. We know that he's trying to infiltrate from within. I actually wouldn't be surprised. Am I slurring my words? I probably am. We probably know that Duke Hudson is working alongside Regal's kid. Did you ever put the old UK thing together in your head?
Oh, hold on a minute. But hold on, Hudson is Aussie though. He's from Australia.
Yeah, I was going.
It's still UK, no?
Well, not really.
Oh wait, no, it's a different.
They're part of the Commonwealth. They're part of the Commonwealth, though. They are.
Let me just not drink anymore.
Yeah.
No. I know what you're saying though. They're technically Australia's part of the Commonwealth,
right?
As is Canada.
Sure,
but they're not part of the UK per se.
Well,
it's not part.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's its own country.
Or he said.
Sorry, Jimmy.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
All good.
Well, this is your boy, Jimmy. This is your countryman. Can you? What do you think of Duke Hudson? Duke Hudson.
I can't stand him, man.
You don't like Duke Hudson? Who doesn't like Duke Hudson?
I hated him long before he even came to WWE. I can't stand the way he talks. But I will say this.
Oh God, it
is kind of growing on me, these segments, because it kind of works, right, for some weird reason. But really, I can't stand this. I just hate him. Is it true? Actually, is him and Jake Atlas an item?
I don't know. Well, didn't Jake Atlas just get arrested for something?
Yeah, but apparently he was there when he got arrested.
Hold on. Wasn't he in a fucking motel the other day saying that he was like the greatest thing of all time or whatever?
I can't remember. I think it was Jeff that told me, but apparently them two are an item. I think that's bullshit, but like...
No, it happened.
Whatever. Yeah, I know that happened, but apparently Duke Hudson was... When he got arrested at the hotel or whatever happened with Jake Atlas, apparently Duke Hudson was there, but I don't think he was.
What are we talking about, though? What were they
apparently
doing?
them two are not. Yeah. Apparently they like scissoring.
Topsy, a new listener or watcher, says Chase U segments are the new cinematic match.
Oh God,
that's actually really, really good. Anyway.
Oh God.
All right, Vet, please continue, sir.
Oh yes. Well, in any case, Veer and Sangha are ready for action.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Triple X 69 Online is ready for action.
It doesn't stop.
It's your love.
It's bad because these are like when the bots don't have proper English, like who's falling for this?
The Southeastern bots.
Like who gets spammed with a comment in their YouTube, like they're live on YouTube, they get spammed with a comment from a bot, and then they're like, "Hey, I can find love in my city." You know, they see it say
U.S.A.
Find your hot girl here. Oh my God, we're getting like crazy spammed though.
I wonder who that is blowing kisses down there.
I don't know.
It's awesome.
Who is
Find yourself a hot girl here.
In U.S.A. Not in your city.
In U.S.A. Like you're fooled by it. Like, oh yes, my city. Okay, sure. Let me click it. Like
Buckshot Kid says, "I don't want love. I want sex in my city." I should drink every fucking show.
Sex in my city. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, guys.
Shit.
Yeah.
Salute to
Illiterate bots.
Is it
all right.
Is it the Tony Khan bots, but though Vet?
Ooh,
hate bots.
I don't know.
Yeah,
pal.
Damn you, Don Stevens. Damn you.
Don Stevens.
Yo, Don Stevens. That sounds like a NXT wrestler, right? Don Stevens.
Don Stevens.
They could never have a name as normal as that in NXT. It's always got to be some crazy.
Well, what
Like
about
the other
back in the
like
day,
the
like
gimmick-
Doc Hendricks?
Yeah, Doc. Yes.
Like the gimmick that what was it? What was the name? Obi twice or whatever the fuck it was.
Obi Trice, the rapper.
That Obi
Trice.
just whatever. You know what? I'm done.
All right. So Apollo's got a message for Braun. He says, "Watch him tonight." Because there's a hot Apollo Crews in your city. Yes. So there's that. And then we get all right, guys, they're back. Indus Sher is back with the name and everything now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in there with a couple of jobbers. Did you see when Veer beeled that kid in the ring and he almost didn't turn?
He didn't turn. He
didn't. He didn't flip. He twisted slightly to the side instead of flipping over. Yeah, and he could have lawn darted. He could have been lawn darted. So apparently he needs to go back to some extra classes at the PC.
Bro, that kid was tiny. Yeah. And you know, listen, all jokes aside, this is what WWE used to do. They used to take a tag team like Demolition, put them in the ring with two little guys, you know, to make them even bigger and more intimidating looking. But my God, that guy was tiny. And when he got lawn darted, it was like a midget toss. Can you see midgets anymore?
Too late.
Probably not.
Right, well, whatever. It was a little person toss. And
that sounds somehow more offensive.
It does.
But listen, I can't. Oh my God. Why did I take those 4 shots? But you're gonna have to take over the show, brother. I'm gonna sprinkle.
I've been trying.
Oh, hi.
But yeah, so
I'm so happy.
Yeah, we are laughing.
Oh boy.
So Jimmy.
Sorry, guys. He's making me laugh.
What? Who?
I can't help it. Tiny Toss is making us laugh. Apparently.
All right, come on. All right. Come on, guys.
Jimmy.
All right.
Indus Sher is back.
Cool.
They're reunited. And they cut a promo after the match. Yeah, that's unfortunate. No Pretty Deadly this week. Sorry to spoil it. For those of you who are listening, please don't stop now that we've told you that Pretty Deadly won't be on the show. Please stick around for the whole thing. But yeah, they so Indushare's back. They do a promo. Jimmy, what do you think? Money tag team or what?
Not really.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
No,
geez.
they're money guys. I just wish they were younger.
We don't have any tag teams.
No,
So like,
not at
why
all.
why not just another one?
I mean, you have actually. Hold on, time out. NXT has a pretty decent tag team division if you think about it.
Well, I guess I'm thinking of the WWE because looking ahead, what else is going to happen but the Usos versus the New Day for the 97th time? Yeah. So, we need to
tag teams.
Yeah, we need to get some tag teams, and these guys were a tag team pre-pandemic. They got broken up. They ribbed Veer for like a year, and now they're just back together again, like they always planned to be, I guess.
I mean, Veer came so much.
Oh yeah. Don't get me started on Sanger. You know what Sanger means in Aussie slang?
Vet, get the muffins.
What does it mean?
Sandwich.
I need muffins. I forgot to get the muffins.
No Sangers?
I have no. What is it? What is it, Jimmy?
Sandwiches.
Really?
Yeah, really. A Sanger is a sandwich.
Is it really?
Kid you not? Really? I swear.
A singer.
A Sanger.
A singer.
It sounds so. It's like you were too lazy to say both syllables of the word, so you just you made a noise and pointed to a sandwich one day, and then that's how it started.
I'll be honest. I never say Sanger, man, until now.
Hey, real quick, big shout out to Sonic the Hedge Rat. I haven't seen him in quite some time. It says LMAO celebrate Uso's new tag record like New Day retired and can't win the titles again.
They can't.
Let me tell you something, guys. Veer and Sanga are coming for those titles. Sucker.
You kick my dog. How can you take him seriously, man? I've been saying this on my own shows. As big as they look, and they look great, right? Mm-hmm. All I think of is, oh no, you'll kick my dog. Now what you gonna do? You know what I mean? That's okay. That's okay. It's in my head. I'm sorry to all our Indian listeners.
Well, in fairness, yeah. Where's the PWC ranked in India, Jimmy? Probably pretty low after this.
We've got listeners in India, believe it or not. I can't believe it, man. I
believe it. You guys are worldwide.
We are worldwide, but
in fairness, though, Veer doesn't talk like that. Like he doesn't sound like that.
You're right. He talks very upper class.
Now Sanga is pretty borderline.
He does the whole head shaking shit.
I'll fuck you up. Yeah, I'll fuck you up. Don't fuck with me now.
I like.
What doing this?
What's the little Brazilian girl that he has a crush on?
Brazilian girl? Not Ty Mello.
No, he's talking about there was a. Well, he kind of is a friend to all the ladies in the locker room if you really look at it, but
not Tony Schiavone, right?
Not Tony Schiavone, but I think you're referring to Valentina.
Sure.
And the one that got hurt, was he her friend as well? Probably.
He's all the ladies' friends.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of friends, we've got the promo they cut was on the Creeds, and then they cut to the Creeds watching backstage on the monitor. Then Ivy and Paxum walk up and say, "Hey, you guys don't focus on the wrong thing." So all of a sudden, like Ivy Nile just seems like the nicest, sweetest, most talkative person, where before she was all mean looks and silence. Now she's like, "Hey guys, don't."
She's like a sweetheart.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like a pit. She's like a rescue pit.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's exactly.
Never drink at 12 in the afternoon. God damn it, Ben. Help me.
Don't you do it. I'm helping. I'm helping.
I did it for the show. I did it for The Rock. I swear to God, I did it as a joke and I fucked up.
Oh, please.
Let me drink
For
more.
the
Come on,
content,
after
Ray.
cough.
For the content, we've
I failed.
channelattitude.com. This is premium quality stuff, and I'm not talking about what Ray's drinking.
Just so you guys
That's
know.
just Bacardi. You can
Just
get
so
that
guys
at
know.
any grocery store.
Just so you guys know, this is probably the last show Vet's going to do with me. After this is the most unprofessional shit I've ever done.
Well,
I've never
yeah,
laughed
it's,
so much. I must admit.
yeah.
This is
It'd be
first,
one
man.
thing if you didn't keep reminding everybody how bad the show is going off the rails.
And I also failed geography,
just-
apparently. All right, go ahead, Vet. I'm sorry. Let me shut
All
the
right.
fuck.
All right. So JD McDonough enters, and did anybody care about
JD McDonough.
JD McDonough? It's already funny, right? Like, this would be a great time for muffins right now. I think I would have run out
I'm
by
hurt and
now.
I'm
though.
old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I swear to God, bro. I'm going to mute myself.
Stop. Oh, shit.
Well, I guess it's better than Ray being a sad drunk or a belligerent drunk.
I am one of the happiest drunks you will ever meet when I drink.
Yeah.
I'm a good guy. All right, I'm sorry. Please
man.
forgive me.
Clearly.
I can't breathe.
All right, hold on.
Don't worry, you won't remember this. So JD makes his entrance, but Mackenzie is backstage with Wendy. She says that she's going to give Cora 2 black eyes.
2 black guys?
Not that,
Oh.
but like she's going to
Like
punch
that.
her. She's going to punch her in one eye each. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. This show is something else. NXT. He's one funny show, man.
I'm just gonna read the comments.
I would love to know what D is thinking right now. Your wife.
She's not even laughing.
She's
for some
passed out on the
reason.
couch.
Sonic the Hedge Rat says, "How is this the most unprofessional you've ever been when the random podcast was a thing?"
Hey,
Frank's Pickle Barrel asks, "Will Channel Attitude be offering money back for this?"
I'm sorry. All right, guys. I apologize. Listen.
The artist, wow, and it's only 12:40 on a weekday. That's a side we don't normally see.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Oh, this show's been gold, man. I haven't laughed.
Listen. All right, stop. Here's the deal, all right, guys? I wanted to do a little gimmick because I said, I'll take a shot every time you mention what's her name, fucking Alba Fire, and I went too far.
Way too far.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Because her match is still later.
No.
Oh,
No.
All right, you're not gonna wait till the match.
Oh shit!
You might run out by then.
I have a whole big bottle back there.
Oh, okay.
You know what these are? These are when you order the big jug, they give you 2 of these.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, on
I thought they
that
gave
the
you the little
coconut one?
fun size bottle that's like scotch
yeah.
tape to it.
Oh, the airport gimmicks.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey, they're
man.
worth money, you know that. If you hold on to that shit, people
What's that?
want that shit. The little bottles.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. They're collectors.
Because people are fucking idiots. That's why.
Yeah, it's true.
I love the way Topsy spelled my name, Big Ray. Like my name is Ronaldo,
like Phoenix.
like the king.
Phoenix. Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Ray
All right,
Phoenix.
I have to give it up to Mr. Yuck for saying that JD McDonough looks like a Minecraft avatar.
You get the back scratcher award.
That one, I will allow the stream to fall apart on that joke because that's good.
Fucking hilarious.
That is fucking good.
I gotta tell you something though. Honestly, I'm never gonna drink again on this show, but I am having so much fun with you guys today. I needed a laugh. I live in New York, so please give me a break.
It's like that.
Oh God, Jimmy's dead. He's bleeding out of the chin.
I probably am. You
Dante
can't.
chin?
No,
I'll
Dante's
say
have a
that.
chin. All right, go ahead, man.
Oh,
All right.
I'm dead.
Come on, guys.
All right. So everything I've said for the past however many line items here has caused an uncontrollable laughing fit, even though there's nothing funny about it. So let's see if Apollo Crews making his entrance is hilarious. Is it? What do you think?
Yeah, of course it is. Apollo! Fucking goofball. Fuck that guy.
Lab Rat said it. Lab Rat said it.
What is that?
Ray finally got vet on the random podcast.
Now listen, all jokes aside, hold on. So, Apollo Crews versus JD McDonough. It was a good match. I really thought these guys worked well together, and I thought they both sold really well. Apollo Crews. So what I'm hearing is, all jokes aside, I'm hearing that Apollo Crews is gonna get a huge push. He's gonna be basically the face of NXT. Shut up, Jimmy. He's gonna be the face of NXT.
You're gonna make Jimmy start laughing if you talk about Apollo Crews getting a push.
Damn it. No, but I heard that he's gonna be the face of NXT moving forward. And this is gonna lead to Braun Breaker being promoted to the main roster. God damn it. I should eat next time. But I thought this was a really good match. Did you, Vet? Now these guys really beat the shit out of each other during this match. I mean, you had some crazy table spots. Not table spots. You know when they would the dives between the ropes and shit like that. What did you think of this match between these two guys? Because I know you're not a huge fan of JD McDonough. I actually like him. But do you think these two guys could actually carry a feud moving forward, without Braun Breaker there?
Can they? Sure. Do we want to see it?
Hell
No.
no.
I don't. Did you notice the people in the front row that had the signs that says Apollo sucks?
Yes.
And boo Apollo?
Sure, why not?
There really was. I actually didn't notice that.
Yeah, they were like on the hard cam, they were in the lower right corner, kind of by the ring post area, and they had these little, it looked like they made the sign on the spot, like with a Sharpie and a blank.
Sure.
Just said Apollo sucks. Like 3 people had a sign that said Apollo sucks, and then one of them put another sign up that said boo Apollo. So they had multiple signs for Apollo.
Yeah, a lot of Apollo hate.
Yeah, or just in that corner, really. But everybody else was kind of indifferent. The only thing I really noticed about the match, because this may have been a Sox thing. I can't really remember. I just remember I don't really know if I spaced out during this while I was watching it or whatever, because I don't remember it. But the one thing I do remember was when JD took a backdrop to the floor and landed right on his fucking hip.
Yeah.
No feet, no back, just hip. So
No bread, no water, just meat.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the
so
way, I have a new
remember that.
soundbite. I have a new soundbite. I'm saving it for the contract signing.
Gotcha. So to me, I didn't really think much about the match. I didn't care.
It was really good though, Vet. I think.
Okay,
honestly.
well, I'll
was pretty
take your
good.
word for it. But Jimmy, what about you? You can be the tiebreaker here. Guy didn't care. Guy thought it was good. Where are you at?
Well, sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to say I was zoning in and out of consciousness during this match.
Of course
I'm
you
not gonna lie. This
Fair.
match, no, seriously,
That's called a concussion.
Can you get concussed if you get punched on the chin?
Yes. Of course you can.
Well, I don't think I am concussed, but if I am, fuck. You know
I
what
had
mean? It should happen.
when I was a kid, I was boxing in a boys club, and I got knocked. I got knocked out pretty much. And when I went back into the to the locker room, all I remember was my father rubbing my back, and I was just throwing up. I just rubbed dirt on it and just kept on going. That's concussion.
Yeah, I don't think I've got a concussion, man. I've had
you're
concussions in the past. trust me, it didn't even drop me, man. Like, it looks bad. It's done a bit of damage for a fucking sucker punch.
Was he wearing a 4-finger ring like John Cena?
I don't know, man, to be honest. No. I wasn't paying notice exactly whereabouts it was. But I'm thinking surely that must have been a ring, man. Because it just cut me up really. Man, I was covered in blood, bro. No shit.
Jimmy, what the fuck happened to your face?
Yeah, man. It's pretty, I don't know. Do I have to explain myself again?
No.
All that laughing and all that laughing. Seriously, I was worried about that opening up, man. I'm not gonna lie.
There just bleeding on his stupid sweater.
I'm telling you, bro. You know what's bad? It's gonna be a bad scar, man. Once that's healed.
Yeah, but it's gonna look cool.
Nah, not that one, man. That one.
Ask D. Can you ask D right now if she thinks your car is cool? Your scar is cool. Oh
my God. I've got a car on my face. No,
okay. Are you drinking too, Jimmy? I'm just wondering.
No, man. I'm going off your energy, bro.
Okay, that's not good.
I'm drinking fucking Fanta.
What flavor?
Orange, that is. Yeah, the original, the OG fucking Fanta.
Basic.
Basic, exactly.
Jimmy, I have a quick question before Vet jumps in.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Hey,
You
I'm
are
happy,
gay.
bro.
Okay, good. Jim.
I'm happy, dude.
Good.
I'm gay because I'm happy.
Okay.
That's what gay means, doesn't it?
Yeah, traditionally, yes.
Traditionally, yeah. So I'm gay.
All right.
All
right. Well, with that, Apollo wins, and then Braun walks out in the aisle, and he's like, "Hey, I saw that,"
and he's like, "Oof, oof, oof!" After that, for whatever reason,
and Apollo's like, "Yeah, I won."
Did you hear the fans? They were doing the "erf, erf, erf." They were fucking. Anyway, please continue. I'm trying to be professional.
They're doing the what, right?
You're not really trying.
They were going "erf." All right, go ahead.
All right. Mackenzie's with Mandy Rose. Mandy's dressed like Nikki Bella. And
she was. She looked good.
Yeah.
She looked crazy, man. She looked amazing.
Who wore it better? But yeah, so she basically says some generic stuff. She'll be the last woman standing. Yada, yada, yada. Mackenzie's with Big Body Javi. Not to be confused with our own Javi Uchiha from the chat, but not to say that he's not a big body. Look, all I'm trying to say is that this is Javier Bernal, and he calls out, like, he wants to have his own open challenge, and he calls out 3 guys that he knows are not available. So that was kind of funny. What'd you think, Jimmy? Was that funny?
I guess. I mean, this whole show was funny to me now that I think back on it. I mean, yeah, this is another segment where it didn't matter to me, man. It was funny, but whoopee.
Okay, Ray.
Okay.
Hilarious bit with Big Body Javi calling out obviously injured and or suspended people.
It's what a heel should do. You know.
What do you think of Mackenzie's reaction to it? Where
Mackenzie Mitchell,
he blames the whole things on Mackenzie Mitchell, and she's like,
Mackenzie is an unsung hero, trying to take these fucking interviews seriously.
Mm-hmm.
No, big body Javi. This kid has something. I don't know what it is. Vet, what do you think of big
I know
body
what he's
Javi?
saying. It's true.
He has something there.
Seems like NXT is the ceiling.
You really think that's it?
Yes.
Good for him. What about Impact World Champion?
Roof to that.
Same ceiling.
That's even lower, that ceiling, I think.
I don't know. It's probably about the same.
No, this was a fun segment. I thought it was done real well. I think Mackenzie Mitchell is a fucking pro. She does really well at drawing the best out of whoever she's talking with.
Isn't
Big
she
body
Australian?
What's that?
Mackenzie Mitchell as well? Isn't she from Australia, Mackenzie Mitchell?
I don't know. Is she? You tell me.
No.
You're fucking.
She's not.
Where's she from?
You're probably right. No, because there's another one. There's another one with a similar name. Shazza Mitchell, I think I was thinking of.
Yeah, Mackenzie Mitchell's just some white chick.
Look at this. Look at this. It's looking like HBK.
Great.
Wait until we get to the main event, guys. This will be finished.
Well, we gotta. Well, we may not be at the main event yet. We're only about halfway through, maybe.
All right, let's roll.
Where Booker T now, you have a soundbite. for Booker T. He presides over the contract signing with Melo and Wes. So,
are we ready?
What do you got for us?
Oh, Shuggy Duggy Quack Quack.
That was brilliant.
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that for like really special moments in the show.
Oh, Chucky Ducky Quack Quack.
That's great.
He's brilliant, man. I can never get enough of Book.
Can I say something about Booker T real quick?
Yes.
I don't know if I should be enjoying him or I hate him on commentary. I'm serious. I know they brought him into what do you say, to kind of like bring in a younger audience. Like I don't know, because maybe he did I don't know, but he did a rap video with Bad Bunny, so they probably thought, let's bring Booker T to do this. I don't know, man.
That's it. They're treating Booker T like he's a YouTuber or something.
I guess
hey,
so,
let's bring in this hot up and coming social media star Booker T to be part of our show.
He I don't know, man. He makes all these references from like the 90s that nobody in their fucking 20s are gonna understand. So I don't get it.
Yeah, but nobody in their 20s is watching NXT. So
true.
That's probably
like it's just old people that fell asleep watching Law and Order reruns. It's the only people that are watching NXT, bro. And you on your train, on your phone, and me at work on my lunch break on my phone. And
So
Jimmy, however he watches it, hopefully in the comfort of his own home, but still probably on the internet and not on actual TV.
You should have seen the fucking mutant that walked on the train last night.
Oh yeah, what was going on there, Ray?
Bro, some dude he had like some fake Yeezys. And they were like folded at the heel. He was using
There's a
slippers.
lot of motherfuckers with fake Yeezys, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, you see him everywhere, man.
A homeless guy with Yeezys. Think about that one, folks. Anyway, go ahead, man.
What do you mean? Go ahead. I was done.
Oh.
You were talking about Booker T, and how you don't know if you hate him or not.
I don't know if I hate him or not. I mean, do you like Booker T on NXT?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't care what Booker T is doing. Just let him do it and more of it. Like, who cares? Like, dude, this show is such a pile of trash from top to bottom that trying to nitpick about whether Booker T's getting the talent over right is completely irrelevant. The only thing we can do is try to just enjoy Booker T at face value.
He just doesn't give a shit, boys. He really doesn't give a shit.
Like, if he gets hyped up because Mandy's goes like, oh, Mandy Rose. Like, it's funny to me. Like, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if his references are outdated or, I don't care. It's Booker T. Like, we have to just, whatever.
I want you guys to honestly, what does...
Oh, Shuggy Duggy Quack Quack.
What does that mean?
I assume it means, fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, when Booker T means it, when he says it, it just means something good. I don't know where the reference comes from. I've never heard it before him.
When you see something sick, man, you just go quack quack everywhere you go.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing. I start quacking.
I don't know if that's a thing. That could be the concussion talking, but
my concussion.
Yeah, your concussion.
When I see a goose, I quack, bro.
Yeah. So, well, when you see this contract signing, did you guys quack or no?
I like the fact that they didn't get into a fight.
Right.
I like the fact that.
Well, that's because Booker stopped him from across the table, from behind the table, and there was no way of him stopping them because he couldn't reach, but he still stopped him somehow, I guess, with his words.
I appreciated it. I appreciated the fact that it didn't end the way it always ends in a fight and somebody go through a table and the same old. Booker T just held it down, shuggy duggy quack quack, the meat water, whatever the fuck he says, and he just it was okay. It was fine. It was fine. You know what? For a contract signing, it was fine.
Yeah. It was meh. Really, but it was just a contract signing. That's it. It was all right. I love Melo though, man. I could never get enough of Melo.
He's a star. That kid's a star, bro.
But if they're not careful, they're gonna make him into the next Crime Time, man.
Vet, you know, I've been pushing for Melo since the kid started in NXT. Yeah, and I think that kid would revitalize that Crime Time. Oh, by the way, breaking news, not Crime Time. What do you call him? The fucking rap group with fucking top dollar.
Hero.
So apparently each member,
Hit Row.
I don't know if you heard this news, each member got signed to a 3-year deal.
Of Hit Row?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So they're going to stick with them. So.
Off to Skid Row they go.
Yeah. Veteran?
Yeah. So Hard Justice is on its way. And no, I'm not talking about a TNA pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Which still actually happens these days under the Impact banner. But no, I'm talking about this Dijakovic.
Dodgy dickhead?
Yeah, Dodgy dickhead. Donovan Dijak. This guy. So now he's got like, I don't know, what is this? He's drinking like Big Ray. He's got a little notepad that he's making notes on. It's almost like he's like an interrogating like cop.
He's a Croatia cop. He'd be like, my name is Slobodan. Slobodan, fuck off, you bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do they even it's very nice, Jimmy. Do they even bother to interrogate and hold trial in Croatia, or do they just lock you up and throw away the key in there?
We eat the key. That's what they do.
Eat the good iron, strong iron key. Yes. Anyway, this is stupid, but what do you guys think? I mean, is this guy beyond repair now?
No. Get rid of him.
I don't even think he was used that well in NXT before. It seems like they just used him to let Keith Lee go over. I don't remember him ever winning any matches. So what's going to be different now that he's got this gimmick? Is it tying into the Law and Order? You know, the Law and Order that people are falling asleep on. To like, yeah, we got to get the Law and Order crowd. So let's give Dijak an interrogation gimmick.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Could they be going that Devil's Advocate type of gimmick, like Sean O'Haire was meant to play in WWE back in the day?
That would be great.
That would be great. Could he pull it off? I somehow doubt it.
Is he affiliated with Scripps?
Oh, that's the $1 million Croati right there. I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Not that far yet. Not that far yet.
Got it.
The Country Trio enters for their match, and then Malik Blade explains the sweater vest and the origin of the sweater vest to Odyssey and Idris. Well, certainly Odyssey, maybe Idris. I don't know. Maybe Idris already knew because they're friends, but so he just had to sit there and listen to the story for the however many a time. But this was one of the worst things I've ever seen because he's probably talking about something that really is true.
Yeah.
And he's badly reading the way somebody wrote a promo for him to talk about it.
He was like this. He goes, yeah, so, you know, my first and foremost, he puts over the fact that his father was a preacher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or a pastor. And his father would buy the most expensive suits, custom made.
Right. So right off the top, he's
a fucking heel.
His dad was skimming, you know.
Because let me tell you something, brother. My father was a pastor, and my father bought his shit at J.C. Penney. You know what I'm saying? And
top of the line, buddy.
Yeah, no kidding. So,
what movie, Liz? That would be a good one if you can get that one.
What movie, Liz? Okay. So
this is J.C. Penney, top of the line, buddy.
With all that being said, the father comes off like a fucking heel. Number two, the kid is cutting the promo, right? And he's saying, so I'll see if I can do this. So he's like, yeah, so, you know, yeah, my dad used to take me and he bought me a sweater vest and then he died. And he did this like bullshit, like, I don't know. It was so poorly acted.
You accidentally acted better than him in this just now.
That's
bad, man. So
you were trying to tell the people what he said, and you did a better acting job than he did this. So this is really.
Oh, Elizabeth.
I don't.
Class act.
Fuck, she's
like
good.
The fucking best.
Fuck, she's good. Oh my god.
She's not good at sending me snickerdoodles, though.
It's in the mail.
Remember the movie Class Act? I mean, come on, that was a classic.
Well, that's the line. The
that's
line's
the line
from Class Act.
Well, yeah. Well, there you go. Exactly.
Duncan Pinderhughes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what? Have you noticed they've been doing that shit a lot lately, man? From movies or from just even TV shows, man.
Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot of this next week. Okay. All right, we'll see.
Well, speaking of,
I'm gonna eat them live on the air, by the way.
Yeah. So speaking of Speaking of that, movies and stuff, not the cookies, but the movies and everything, like Jimmy's saying, is like, it's like these writers that work there, somebody clearly has affinities for certain things, and then they think they can just take a movie they watch and turn it into a gimmick, right? So like, like we were making fun of Paulo for being like somebody gave him the Equalizer gimmick, and they took it one step further to where he can actually see in the future. Not, Denzel in the movie would like predict the what would happen, like in terms of like the logistics and the motion and stuff like that, like his plan of attack. And Apollo Crews can just see into the future apparently, but they already gave that Equalizer gimmick to some other guy that got released earlier. So it's like somebody that works there in the writer's room loves the movie The Equalizer with Denzel, and he's going to get that shit over. Same thing with
the TV show.
No, he definitely watched the Denzel movie, because remember, he's got to be age appropriate to be an NXT writer.
Got it.
Right? He's not an NXT viewer. They would be fans of the Equalizer TV show. The NXT writer would be a fan of the movie and didn't know it was a TV show. So
you know what?
Once again, just being that vet, man. Just doing what vets do.
Just saying.
What vets do.
So yeah. Anyway, so maybe I don't know. Somebody's a fan of movies and they try to get their shit in, but definitely you can tell when they do that. Now we're gonna get the other half of the tag team match that we started introing a few minutes ago. The Schism. Fresh with the addition of the Rock's daughter.
Old horse mouth. Jesus Christ.
And yeah, so we get the dyad versus the duo here, the country duo. My note on this is Kiana James ran out to do a run-in, assault on Fallon, and she took a big old wind up and threw a big punch. The only problem was Fallon Henley had already ducked before she did the wind up, so it was elementary after that. But yeah, so that was that. Ray, what do you have to say about the match itself? Anything?
Well, I have a note, and the note was, can The Rock's daughter actually close her lips? Because all I see is teeth all the time. She wore pants.
No.
Yeah, she wore pants this week, which was cool.
Nice.
She didn't want us to show her rock bottom. And I mean, dude, number one, Brooks Jensen. Jensen's the big guy, right?
Yeah.
That guy, every time he comes in to clean house, I think of the vet. Because the vet says that he is the best at cleaning house and coming in and firing up the crowd. They made a mention. Yeah. They made a mention. I think it was Booker T that made a mention to Josh Briggs. Remember that move where he takes the guy outside the ring, throws him into the ropes, and hits him with a clothesline from outside the ring onto the floor? Mm-hmm. Apparently, somebody said that he stole that move from somebody. Did you notice that soundbite? No. Well, he said that. I don't know which indie wrestler is pissed off that Jensen stole his move, but fuck you. He's on TV, and Booker T says, "If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying." Shuck a ducky, quack quack. This was a really. I enjoyed this match actually. Out of all the matches on the card, I thought it was really well done. The Rock's daughter is worthless.
So far,
she's just standing there, like breathing between her teeth, and that's about it. I really don't have much. The dyad goes over, which they should.
Right.
I can't stand the Schism, man. Dyad, get rid of him already. He's like,
will there be a? Will they be a? Briggs is the little guy, right?
Yes.
Or Jensen's?
No, Jensen's the little guy. Sorry.
All right. So Briggs is the one that does the big move. Jensen, will they be some type of love gimmick between he and Kiana James? He was distracted by her beauty outside while his partner's getting fucking flattened.
She fell in his lap after she whiffed that punch.
It's one of those situations, when you're a teenager and you get boners all the time, and then you get a boner right before the bell goes off between second and third period, and you can't stand up. That's what happened with him.
I see.
So
yeah,
I think
that's why he left his partner out to dry, because he had a boner.
Wouldn't you?
Again, you can tell What, for Kiana James?
Sure.
Not really.
Come on. She's a good-looking woman, brother.
Yeah, but it takes a little more than that because I'm not in high school. So,
Word.
but we'll talk about who got a little bit closer coming up. But yeah. So I just want to ask Jimmy if he had anything to say about any of this. You already mentioned your disgust for the schism, and that I assume you mean you've not been cool with Joe Gacy since day one, right? Like none of this has worked for you.
Joe Gacy, look at the guy, man. First of all,
he should be an NWA champion.
He should. I mean, hey, he's fat, so why not? but in all seriousness, right? The schism, isn't the schism a breakup?
What?
Correct.
It's a divide. It's like
a divide. So who the fuck is the schism?
Well, they're divided from society, Jimmy.
Do you agree with Top? Do you agree with Topsy's? Do you agree with Topsy's gimmick here? He says Scripps and Schism. These stables sound too similar, if you ask me. Especially if you're a new viewer. I don't disagree with that.
That's spot on. I mean, look at it. If you look at it first glance, you think it's the same thing.
Yeah. Well, as we usually mention every time, the Zach Gibson guy from the Grizzly Young Veterans, that guy has real money, but everybody else is probably like, eh. The artist says, even The Rock started off rough, along with almost everyone in the business. I'd give it time, but not a lot. And even with that being said, the promo she did wasn't bad. So like already we know that she's not too bad at that. She's not going to immediately conjure up, images of her dad, but at least she's not shitting the bed like poor Malik Blade in that horrible promo.
So
nothing will ever be worse than that. And I'm not even trying to talk shit on him. I feel bad for him because anytime you go out there and sink like that and drown, then I feel sympathy for that because like Lawrence said, we've all been there. So all right, you want to read that comment, Ray? Or
sure. It says Big Ray. Remember when you were a teenager and used to get a boner all the time, as opposed to now where you have to punch it a couple of times for the jump start. Actually, my wife does the punching. She's like, "Wake the fuck up!"
She doesn't. No, so she doesn't do it like
right?
the lawnmower, starter.
What the version? The one that shaves your nuts.
Just the punch. No, not. We're not sponsored by Manscaped yet, but we're open to talks.
Jesus Christ!
You sponsor every other fucking wrestling podcast on earth.
Fuck.
Listen, I'm fucking 46, guys. The fact that I can still get it up regularly is just an anomaly.
All right,
that's amazing.
This show's going to go 2 3/4. All right, so Shawn Michaels tries to explain the Iron Survivor, and even if we did have a 3-hour, yeah, there you go. Even if Channel Attitude for video, guys, come on, if you're not here live,
I have to correct you,
please.
We don't do video on channelattitude.com.
Really?
You don't?
It's just all audio.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%.
My show's.
Oh, then I take back everything I said, guys. Get the free YouTube shit. Don't sign up for that if we're not even going to upload the whole video.
I don't think so. I don't think Vin
you have to be.
I thought we had. I thought we always have an audio and a video, so that people can choose which one they want.
Oh, that's right. That's why Ben takes. That's why Ben pulls it down. Yeah. Okay. Forget it. I'm drunk.
Okay. So I take back. I rescind what my previous statement. Everybody sign up for Channel Attitude again. I know it's a lot of clicking back and forth I made you do, but don't.
ChannelAttitude.com.
Yeah. So yeah, even if we had a 3-hour podcast on video, we would with diagrams, we wouldn't be able to explain the Iron Survivor match to you guys. It what it sounds like is
like
King of the Hill without the ladders, or King of the Mountain, excuse me.
King of the Hill.
Whoa, Bobby.
Yeah. Oh, so this there's like a penalty box or some stupid shit. There's like a 25-minute time limit. Just listening to Shawn Michaels explain it, gave me
headache?
the headache he must have.
You know what it sounded like? It sounded like they went back and watched every old school Memphis NWA gimmick, fucking thing, WCW, and they were like, all right, let's just take all the real shitty parts of all the gimmick matches and put them together.
Right.
So why are they doing this shit for?
Penalty box.
if you were going to do a match like this,
It's bound for glory.
right? The King of the Mountain. Well, if you were going to do a match like this, first thing I would say is don't do it. Second thing I would say is, all right, if you're going to do it anyway and not listen to me, then it has to be at a time when you would have like people that all had a legitimate claim to be a contender for a championship.
Andre
This is just seems like, oh, we're just having the match. We're thinking of the match first. Now we're going to put people in it. Not we have the people, we have the situation. Now we need to think of a match for them. That's how it should be. But it's not. They're coming up with the match and fitting people into it, and we're supposed to care. And you're going to see it twice. So if it sucks, you're going to have to watch the men and the women do it in the same night.
If this match was a soundbite, it would be this one.
Oh my God, what the fuck just happened? What do you mean what happened? What are you, blind? Jesus!
I love that. Jesus.
That's what this match is. Oh my God, Vet.
What would the match has a 25-minute time limit, which means that the guy that comes out last.
There's two of them, by the way, girls and guys.
Yeah, the guy or girl that comes out last in that match is at the disadvantage because he's got less time than everybody else to score any pins.
Do they have?
So it's like a reverse Royal Rumble.
Do they have the balls in the gimmick?
I hope so. I hope so.
Can we get to the last match soon so I can start drinking again?
No. Well, okay. So next, we get Indy Hartwell versus Kato Paxley. Now this was the match where they had the glitches in the video wall and stuff, right?
And there was botches in the match too.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to talk about that part so much, but yeah. So Kato Paxley. I would also have accepted Tan Line Paxley or Tatum Cakeley. These are all possible names for the lovely. What's her name again? Tatum Paxley. That's right. I've called her the wrong name every week for however many months, so I have to remember what her real gimmick name is. I don't really care about her in the ring, but I will look at her, mask or not, as long as you want to put her on there. So. Indy, I've seen enough, on the other hand. That's, again, your countrywoman, Jimmy. What do you got to defend? Can you defend Indy Hartwell in any manner?
I know all you guys think she sucks. I mean, everyone just about thinks she sucks.
Which she does.
I think she's not that bad. I mean, she gets fed a lot of shit, to be fair, man.
I see we're grading on the AEW Dark Curve. Okay.
No, I think
excuse me, Dark Elevation Curve.
No, please. Either get rid of her now or put her up on the main roster. It's about time. She's been in NXT for way too long, man, now.
For like 4 years, right?
Feels like it. Maybe even longer.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, she's been there for way too long.
I'm curious to see how long has
she been. She's not going to get any better.
Let's see, Indy Hartwell. Go ahead.
All we got is Johnny up there now because Dexter has to fight for a job, and
stupid, dude.
Candice Wrestling's already injured?
Candice Wrestling can get fucked. That's what I say.
No, she can't. That's the thing. She looks like a Kroger cashier. But maybe Kroger cashiers need love too.
Honestly, look at her, man. Does she look like a professional wrestler? What?
Real quick, Indy Hartwell, she's just started in 2019.
No.
Yeah, it says November. Says
and we can tell.
It feels fucking terrible than that, man. I'm not gonna lie.
She started training at the age of 19.
Wow.
Interesting. I thought she was a lot older.
Yeah, I knew that because I knew a lot about her. Coming up in the Australian indie scene as well. So
she's 26. What's the PCW Academy?
PCW? No,
in Melbourne, Australia.
You mean MCW, Melbourne City Wrestling?
It says trained by PCW Academy.
That's Professional Championship Wrestling, which is Sydney-based, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. MCW is our biggest independent indie here.
Actually, it's Professional Championship Wrestling Academy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Right. Which
is MCW, Melbourne City Wrestling, yep.
PCW, I believe, is where Pierce Austin actually does a bit of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know Pierce, right? Of course you know.
Of course, we know Pierce Austin.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He comes
He was
on
on
the
your
show. All the
show.
time.
I know. I knew that. But anyway, he works for him as well.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been doing good, man. He's been actually.
So what are
doing
we
very
saying? Do we blame him
Blame
for
Pierce
Indy
Austin
Hartwell?
blame Pierce Austin.
Let me call Pierce
for
Austin.
Thanks a lot, Pierce. See if you
Stop
ever come
saying
back
that.
on this show.
Nah. Shout out to Pierce, man. Love Pierce, man.
All right. Well, anyway, Indy beats Kato, and it's
Very good.
and she stares down Ivy, who, remember, this is a brand new, caring, gentle Ivy Nile. She's very gently looking after Keikli, and she's like making sure she's okay. Whereas before she would have been, like, get up, you piece of shit. If you want to be in the diamond mine, you're gonna have to do better than that than losing to this horse face freak. And then, but instead
Right.
now,
Are you calling India?
no, that's what
She is.
That's no. Yeah. Not me. That's what Ivy Nile would have said.
Hey, she's Latina background, by the way. You know that?
Who?
Indy Hartwell.
Is she?
She is.
Cool.
I believe she's Chilean heritage. Look it up, Ray.
Interesting.
Okay. Interesting. Indy Hartwell.
I'm sure of it. I'm
right.
I'm very sure of it.
Got it.
All right, now while he's doing that, we get scripts with his slam poetry session. Jimmy, what you already groaned, so tell me your thoughts on this scripts gimmick. There's no way that this guy can debut where it won't be stupid, right?
No way. I mean, what is this scripts gimmick anyway in the first place? What is it meant to be?
He's a slam poet. He's at
Founded,
the
by
Def
way.
Poetry Jam
Founded by the way, guys. She
with a
is,
robot voice.
Her name is Dee Martin, and she is of Chilean and Italian descent.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. The horse face definitely comes from the Chilean side, I think. She looks Chilean, man.
Hey, there was another guy that wasn't on this show, huh?
Hey, Tony Two Dicks.
Oh, Tony Two Dicks, yeah.
Yeah, he
Why?
ain't on
Where
the show.
was D'Angelo?
I don't know, man. There was a bunch of people missing. No Tony, no Pretty Deadly, probably several other people I can't think of right now because I don't care.
like Pretty Deadly, man. I'm not going to lie. I
Great.
actually don't mind them. Yeah.
We love them
Good.
too.
That's cool.
They're-
That's awesome, man.
Hello.
They are the Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly is to the Next Level Wrestling Review as Moose is to the Impact Attack.
I see.
So, all right, Ray, scripts, like, you want to rate this promo out of 10 compared to his other promos, or excuse me, poems?
2.
Okay. And what would you say the debut poem would have been? What, 3? Yeah, like a 3. So he's getting worse. Getting worse, guys. He did say that the cameras couldn't even catch him.
But they did catch him.
Yeah, I thought they did.
You know what the problem
I guess
is with
he
the
meant
show?
the face. Like maybe he just meant the actual face.
In the face.
It is so like...
Yes, it is in his face.
What's
I'm
the
not
movie
even going to
that-
ask Liz. I'm not even going to ask
Face.
that. That's too easy. If she
In
got
the
class
face.
act,
What's the movie? In the face.
you can answer if you want, but we already know you know it.
As a poet, hold on. Elizabeth says, and
How
I
do you know
quote:
it?
"As a poet, he sucks balls."
Mother
Probably
fluffing
sucks good
balls. Yeah. So yeah. All right. So scripts is going to be the shits. Roxy. Okay. She very sweetly and nicely and passive aggressively. That's another one. Tatum passively. What do you think? Is that anyway?
That'll work.
All right. She passive aggressively judges Indy's methods backstage.
Methods. Cool.
She needs to shut the fuck up. She hasn't been there
Roxy?
that long. Yeah, she needs to shut the fuck up. She hasn't been there that long. She's, it's like going up to a
Didn't
a
she
fucking
think it was
veteran.
taking it a little too far?
Can you imagine walking up to Tommy Dreamer in the locker room and be like, "Hey, Tommy, maybe you shouldn't, you should take off that shirt." Don't do it. Don't do it. So, anywho.
We're here, guys. It's the
here,
main
yeah.
event. Ray's got a little bit of drink left.
I got a whole big bottle back there waiting for me. So.
Is this Amber Fire? You already get drinking.
Yeah.
Well, first of
It's
all,
that.
do you find it good looking actually, Ray? Can you picture going, oh, fuck me hard now, Migre. Fuck me now.
I'm dead sexy.
Oh, yuck. I have another one.
Is that all the thanks I get for a night of hot sex?
Oh, you cannot touch your cock.
So Jimmy, you don't know the story. I'll make it quick.
Please.
She looks just like my first grade teacher that told me that I could never become a paleontologist and that I'm Spanish and I should become a garbage man or a cop.
Really? She said that?
Yes.
Wow.
I
Piece of shit of a bitch.
actually held up the picture of the actual dinosaur that I drew. You know, I always dreamed of. I always dreamed of excavating dinosaur bones and discovering new thunder lizards that walk the earth.
Yeah.
And this bitch told me that I would. You know what? Just keep going.
Well,
I mean,
look at him now, bitch. He's fucking discovering
look
dinosaurs.
at me now.
her prophecy did not necessarily come true.
Oh God.
At least not 100%. He's not a paleontologist, and he does take the trash out at his building. But like,
fuck you, man.
Well, I'm just stating the truth.
I'm gonna throw up on there.
I just want you to know that I believe that you could have dusted off the ground until a bone popped out.
I could do that here. I could do that here in New York.
Oh, easy.
Or maybe you just need 2 punches from the wife for the bone to pop out. Anyway, Alba versus Mandy. I'm gonna
fuck. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna find a dinosaur one day.
Ray, you are never gonna find a dinosaur.
I'm gonna fucking find a dinosaur.
Well, you're gonna find me there, and I'm gonna fuck you.
And so to answer your question, Jimmy, no, she's not attractive. She's not pretty. She's not cute. She's not. She has. It's like she left the house and she totally forgot her ass. You know, she forgot to bring her ass with her that day.
Like, I left it on the coffee table.
How do you wear? Leave me alone.
How do you have baggy? How do you wear short tights made of leather and they're baggy?
True, that's a good point. It's actually a good question.
She has an anus off of her 2 legs. That's all she is. She's disgusting.
She is pretty disgusting, man.
Oh, look at Colin.
Yeah, you're not attractive, Ray, says Colin.
Come on, Colin. Would you really throw it into that thing?
I think Colin would hit this.
Come on.
Also, Al Robinson says this is the sad drunk part.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do want to. In total and complete fairness, I do want to put over one thing in this match, at least the way it started, because it quickly devolved into,
chaos.
What you would imagine a last woman standing match would be. Which is right off of, didn't they just do this at Crown Jewel? Like have a last woman standing?
Something like that.
Ray bagging on the No Ass November.
You ever had sex with a girl that has really not much ass and it looks like two bones, bro. Two bones sticking out?
It fucks you like.
Thankfully, no.
Bro.
Yeah, I had a skinny girl one time. I was like, this is not really. This is. I had 2 bone bruises on my hips. She was pretty though.
Well,
oh God,
skinny girls need love too, I guess.
Vet, can you do me? Can you promise me something?
No, but go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question.
All right,
Vet, this went off the rails.
I didn't even get to putting over the one good thing, but go ahead.
But I'm gonna need to apologize
to who?
To you.
Oh.
And to our listeners for the most unprofessional show I've ever done.
But they seem to enjoy it.
I know, but I feel like an asshole. I actually see. This is the part where you drink too much and you start feeling sad.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, right? Like you're happy, like oh shit, So I'm sorry, guys.
Well, I just want to say, considering what happened to me last night, right?
Did it brighten your day?
Man, I've never laughed so hard on a show up until this show. So, thank you guys for that, man. I mean, shit.
Well, you and I did a couple of shows, Jimmy, where we were kind of cracking up too. But this is, I think, the new champ.
This one's definitely the new champ by a mile.
Does this show get the?
Shuggy Duggy Quack Quack.
Podcast
It sure
of the year.
does.
This
My
is going to
tongue's
be
sticking out.
the second best Hami Media Group show today.
The ridiculously
For
random
100%
next
sure.
level wrestling review.
That's it.
I'm gonna
It's the
finish this
closest
bottle
you're
on
going to
air.
get. Is the closest you're going to get. Just know that I did not agree to any of this. It already happened in mid-show. So here's the good thing. Before we talk about how this went off, Mandy starts with one of my favorite wrestling moves, the powder.
Huh? Yes.
It's got to be the most. It warms my heart to see a good powder.
Where did Jimmy go? Did he just collapse?
He powdered. Oh, he's back. All right. So, yeah, when you see the masters of the powder, such as like Jay White or even like who else does a great powder? Kenta does a good powder. A lot of powders in New Japan, surprisingly. Everybody thinks they just hit each other in the face for real, but no, they actually work over there. And so Mandy does a powder to start this match, right? And then Alba goes out after her, and then Mandy gets in the ring and tries to kick her, and Alba catches her, and then Mandy powders again, and then Alba Fire dives through the ropes and tackles her, like right there. So that right there, that is how you're supposed to set up a dive. The psychology being, I don't want to. I don't want to have any part of this. I'm trying to run away. I'm trying to stall. I'm trying to buy time. The other person's getting so frustrated that they can't take it anymore, and they have to actually leap out of the ring to catch you. That is what a dive's supposed to be. It's not that you're supposed to dive just because. As we all pause for a moment of reflection on Mandy Rose,
she is so fucking gorgeous. This woman, Jesus Christ.
She is. She's a specimen. This thing.
Yeah, just leave that up there for a moment. So anyway, yes, that's the psychology of the suicide dive, whatever. It's not because you don't do it because, oh, they stumbled outside the ring for 1 second and seemed to be slightly off balance. So let me jump up and down 10 times and then run and hit the opposite rope and then, risk my life and career to hit you for no reason. The reason was you keep running away. So I'm going to fucking fly at you. The only thing that would have made it better is if she powdered a third time first, because then it's the rule of threes and all this other stuff. So I was like, maybe we might get some good psychology in this match. And then everything else happened.
Nope. Nope.
And not only was it not great psychology, it wasn't even safe. Like, Alba almost pile drove herself on the concrete after she tried that flipping senton to the outside and didn't almost get over like that fucking kid that got beeled by Veer earlier. So that was two almost paralyzing moves.
So useless, man.
Yeah, just I don't know. Poor Mandy.
She tries. I'm talking about Amber Fire, whatever the fucking name is. She definitely does give it a red hot go, no pun intended. But look at Mandy though, man. Like seriously. I mean, that's
Mandy
what you call
Bella.
a champion.
You
Mandy
can look,
Bella.
but you can't touch.
I'd rather her any day over any of the Bellas, but seriously, I mean, she's got to be the best looking woman in wrestling right now, for sure.
Not only that, Jimmy, I'm going to tell you something, man. She's, you know who she reminds me of? Fucking Trish Stratus. Because when Trish came in, she was the shits. But
at first,
she was beautiful, athletic. Like, look at her. And Trish Stratus ended up being a pretty decent worker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, heck, she's even, labeled as probably the best ever.
Mandy
female.
Rose. Yeah. Mandy Rose, in my opinion, is possibly I don't know, Vet. Do you agree with this? The best woman on the entire WWE roster?
What do you mean best? Like
total
just
package.
Overall total package?
Overall worker, a promo, looks, marketability, everything.
Well, the looks are great. The matches are good. The promos are not that good, but she can do a good one sometimes. So if she can bring up the consistency on that part, then yeah, I'd have to agree.
So does this?
But even if she doesn't, I still might have to agree.
Right.
Yeah, no,
does this
she's
help
money,
any?
man. She's money.
Does that help any? No.
No, I saw that. I know what she's rocking there.
Saying, bro.
Actually, she like her body didn't look the worst it ever has in that bodysuit. It seemed like, because I remember when she wore that, I was like, "Where did Mandy's ass go?" And
Yeah,
why her
true.
legs seem smaller? She seemed like a little
Why does her
smaller
head
in
look
that.
bigger and shit.
Yeah, it's just maybe it was just an off day, but anyway. So yeah,
All
Mandy.
I know, Tino Sabatelli is one lucky prick.
Who?
Oh yeah, that fucking guy. Exactly. Who is that? Where's
Yeah,
Sergio?
exactly.
He should be in here. He said, "I heard somebody say Tino Sabatelli."
Who the fuck is that? That's her boyfriend?
Yep.
Yeah. He used to work there.
Yeah.
He used to work there, and then they never did anything with him, and then they released him finally.
And in TNA too.
Is he at least good looking, the guy?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah,
He wasn't in TNA.
You sure? I'm sure he was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wasn't in TNA. I'm pretty sure he showed up straight from his football career, and then he was on that show Breaking Ground when he was one of that class of recruits.
And he was also the mole of AEW as well, or some shit
Yeah,
like that. If you remember.
yeah, he was in AEW for a couple matches. Anyway,
that's him.
That's
the
him.
point, yeah, he looks like a prototype wrestler. Like,
He
look
does.
at him. You look at this guy and you think this guy should be somebody, and then the bell rings, and then the red light comes on, and he picks up the mic, and then you're like,
It's
oh,
like,
I
ding
see.
dong. Hello.
Yeah.
He has a weird,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, something weird about the dude. I can't pinpoint.
his
Was
head.
his chin?
Right.
Yeah, it's his head.
Well, yeah, because the head doesn't get bigger when you do that much gas. So, anyway, that's beside the point. That guy is doing nothing right now except Mandy Rose, and I guess that's the
More
life,
than
right,
enough, brother?
That's the life. So, anyway, the match happens. I'm sure you guys don't need to break down the nuts and bolts of this last man standing match or any of those spots. But the big move here is that she's getting ready. Alba's getting ready to jump off the ladder. Through a table onto poor prone Mandy, and then all of a sudden
Abaddon shows up.
Abaddon shows up.
That's what I heard. I heard Abaddon. I'm like, that's not Abaddon.
Right, they kind of mumbled it.
Too.
No,
It's
not
true, everybody
Abaddon,
said
not Abaddon, but Isladon. She shows up on the other side of the ladder, spits the mist into Mandy's face, or not Mandy's face, Alba's face. She gets shoved off. She shoves her off to the table. Mandy has cleared the table by now. She's safe. And Alba can't answer the 10 count. So now we've got Isla Dawn here in NXT. Mandy's still the champ. Okay, so you may remember Isla Dawn as the person I said Sloane Jacobs was a bootleg of. I was like, if you want some pale redhead, why don't you just go to UK and ship in Isla Dawn? She's already better looking and can work. But they stuck with Sloane Jacobs for a few months longer, and then they finally listened to our episode. I guess they're behind on their channel attitude backlog. They finally heard me say, hey, yeah, we do have Isla Dawn. And then they fired Sloane Jacobs, and now Isla Dawn's here, guys.
Please spell her name.
ISLADAWN.
ISLADAWN.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. D-A.
Isladon.
Isladon. Okay, I get it. What I noticed about her was that she has a fucking banging body.
Right.
That's about it. That's all I got.
And you know what else I noticed? How awkward it was when they were going off the air, but the camera just stayed on her while she's like, rah, rah.
Rah, rah. She did the Seth Rollins. This is the worst I've ever seen her look too.
She is not good looking, dude.
She doesn't look good in this. What is this whole look she's got right now? It's not the best.
Is she British? She is British, right? Look at those teeth, man.
I think.
What an asshole.
I think she's Irish, but I'm not sure.
Well, look at her skin. I would assume she is.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty white. That's very pasty. You know what she looks
bad.
like?
She's not bad looking, actually.
She kind of looks like Gold Dust's, well, should I say Dustin Rhodes' daughter, dudes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you look her up.
Well, it ain't her. But anyway, yeah. So they've traded up and got the legit Sloane Jacobs now.
Not bad.
And I guess she does like a witch gimmick or whatever. That's just probably why she looks the way she looks now. But anyway, what do you guys think? Is this awesome or what?
I'll tell you why this is awesome.
Because Alba Fire lost.
This is why this match, the finish of this match, gets my
Shuggy Duggy Quack Quack
moment of the night, because this set up the fact that Alba Fire will not win the NXT Women's Championship, and I don't have to worry about her anymore, because now she will go into this match. She will go into a feud with Abaddon, whatever the fuck her name is, and Mandy Rose will continue to reign supreme. So I'm serious. That's the only thing I took away from this. I was like, oh, good. Now she can focus on that fucking witch and not worry about my beautiful Mandy and taking her belt. So I was really fucking happy about that, guys. Anybody?
Oh yeah, I'm with you, man.
Yeah, so am I. No, but really, I mean, I don't even know who Isla. What was her name again? Abaddon, whatever the fucking name is.
Hey, that sounds like a dinosaur I could have dug up if my
the Don of
NXT,
NXT, Tony D'Angelo.
My first grade,
yeah, the Don
my first grade
of
teacher
NXT.
would have not told me. I would have dug up an Adilodon.
Not a Puerto Rican one.
It's empty.
Oh, it's gone. No, but seriously, I didn't even know who she was. I didn't even bother watching NXT UK. I mean, I don't know if you guys did, but really,
no,
I didn't.
Nobody.
Except for the very start. And yeah, I just don't care. Do we need more women? And I'm saying this in a real way. Do we need more women in NXT? There's already so many. Why do we need even more?
Well, I mean, we have women there.
Not good women.
Yeah, maybe
So
not to the degree, but this is not like, oh, we signed her off the indies. She's already been in the program.
Right.
And they signed people after her, like Sloane Jacobs, that they didn't need to because they already had her. So, you know, they're just making things right at this point. But, yeah, I think that WWE is seriously going with let's just sign everybody like we did a few years ago and see what sticks, and we can cut the ones we don't need. But, you know, you have more chances to hit home runs if you take more swings, I guess.
Vet, you know what pay dirt is?
What, the expression or
no, the actual pay dirt is.
You're talking about in terms of like gold mining or
right. So basically, this is what WWE is doing. They're just grabbing a whole bunch of gravel and dirt and shit, right? And they're just sifting through and looking for the little tiny gold pieces in hopes of finding, you know, treasure. That's what they're doing. Exactly what you said. That's what they're doing. So, I don't hate them for doing this. This is what developmental is for. I don't know if Abaddon or Isladon or Pterodon or whatever the fuck her name is going to get over or whatever. But I'll tell you what. If Alba Fire is not released by 2023, I don't know if I can do the show anymore.
She's stop it, Ray.
No,
I'll come and fuck you personally.
I really fucking hate her. I'm serious. I hate her guts. I think she's terrible.
She's pretty feral, man. Let's be honest.
It's not even her looks. If she was fucking special, like if she could do something like special in the ring, or if she was charismatic, you know, or anything.
It's not good enough for you.
She sucks, bro. Anyway.
I would hate to get sucked. Anyway, yeah, you're right. She does suck. She sucks. For real.
Yeah. I wonder if she scissors. Scissor me, daddy.
Yeah, scissor me, daddy ass. But, yeah. No, I'm sure you'll get a lot of... what's that when you get the friction from fucking too much skin on skin?
What?
Chafing. Too much scissoring will give you the chafing, man. I'm sure Amber Fire will give you a lot of chafing.
Vet, let me ask you a question, buddy. We watched this whole NXT gimmick. I day drunk, which got me through this, and I gotta be honest. I laughed more than I have in quite some time, and I'll be brutally honest. I had a fucking tough couple of weeks. Everything from my fucking dealing with my wife, not dealing, but helping my wife getting through COVID again for a second time, which was terrible. to my job just being a pain in the ass this week, but I love my job, but it's being rough. You know,
your job is a somewhat of a like part-time garbage man, just like your teacher.
Shut up. Oh. To dealing with fucking terrible video game reviewers. This brightened my week. Did NXT brighten your week this week? That was it any good? Out of 5 face slaps, what would you give this show?
Hell no, but Paxum Tately though, you know, she's working hard to become a Diamond Mine member still, so
working real hard.
Yeah, but everybody else though, I mean, barely any Andre Chase, no Pretty Deadly. Like we're missing some key components that give us a good show. So I'm going to give this episode 1.5 face slaps. Like I guess I'm gonna slap you once, and then the hand's gonna like lightly brush back as I pull it back. That's what that is. But yeah,
can I bust a rap?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Go ahead, bro.
If I can bust a rap right about now, I just got punched last night. Look at me now. I'll start meowing. Fucking out about now. No, I don't want to bust a rap, bro.
Why not?
Because I'll just make a clown of myself. I felt like I needed to do it then and there when I said it. I just wanted to jump in.
Go ahead, Vet. You spit some bars.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I'm not going to give you any more of what you want on this episode. But
sorry,
I can tell you where you can find me if this wasn't enough, or you want to see me in a different element. That's at Opinion Haver on all social media platforms. Twitch.tv/Opinion Haver, Twitter Opinion Haver, Instagram Opinion Haver, even the ones I don't use like Snapchat or TikTok. Don't use them, but you can go ahead and follow me there anyways. You can follow an inactive account at Opinion Haver on those platforms. And you can also find me every Monday night live at the Impact Attack. My co-host Brandon. I know some of you may see Impact on there, which the Impact Attack has featured Jimmy T in the past, and we may feature him again at some point soon. But I know what most of you think. You hear Impact and you're just like, hey, trust me too. But listening to the Impact Attack is not equate to watching Impact. We will make it entertaining for you. So we had, I think, a great episode where I went into a lot of detail, even if I do say so myself, on this most recent episode. So please check that out. And check out the episode. It's still on YouTube. Live Q&A, Wrestling with Rip Rogers, where myself and Mike Mondo jumped in, and we all had a good time with Von Lilas and Rip Rogers. And where else can you find me? Oh, of course, the VGC podcast.
All right, enough.
I'm probably going to be on an episode later this month to talk about God of War.
Who the hell cares?
talk about God of War and give a full review. So you can look for that on all platforms, including Spotify.
Who hosts that show, Vet? Do you remember?
Oh, yes, I absolutely do remember. It is...
What's your name, fella?
Triple H.
Yes, Triple H. Triple H hosts the podcast with his friend Ivan. And it's just a chill, good time where we talk about the gaming news and what we've been playing. Yeah. And Ray is welcome on the show anytime. I just don't think he'll be accepting that invite, though.
Actually, Ray, you got to come on that show one day.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
It'll be a monumental show. As a matter of fact, he would love it if you came on because you'd give him the biggest ratings ever for sure.
I won't.
Yeah,
I'll never come on that show.
Damn.
I'll come on his mom, maybe.
Oh! Shots fired.
Maybe his boyfriend. I'll come on his boyfriend. How's that?
Who, Ivan?
Hey, leave Ivan out of this. He's never done anything to anybody. He's a great guy.
That's his real name.
The other guy, well, let's just say I don't totally understand why Ray feels the way he feels, but he's always been cool to me, so.
Jimmy, where can we find you and put over your shit and go to the hospital?
Thanks. Now you tell me to go to the hospital. I know it's pretty bad, man. Well, you can find me right here on channelattitude.com, where every Friday or Saturday we review Rampage every Friday. It's unfortunately or fortunately we have to review that show.
Fuck.
But
That's
also, I
terrible.
know.
They've been trying to step it up, though, haven't they? Though
They
you
have,
can tell
they
they've been
have,
trying
they
to.
have.
Not saying they succeeded, but they have been trying.
I don't know what's worse, man. NXT or Rampage. Look, I don't know. It's touch and go, but at least with
NXT,
Rampage,
100%.
yeah, I think I agree. NXT's hard to keep up
Rampage
with
is over in
sometimes.
44 minutes, and sometimes Hook is on it. It's got to be
Yeah.
better.
Well, I think Hook is on it this week, as a matter of fact. So
Ooh, tuning in.
tune in. But also, you can find me at the pwcnetwork.podbean.com, where we do every other show. Like, for example, we review Dynamite, Raw, SmackDown, NXT when we can be bothered, and all sorts of other things, man. So, yeah, tune in right there at the pwcnetwork.podbean.com.
You fucking mark!
Exactly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this week. And I don't know if the vet will come back on with me. When we sign off, he'll probably yell at me and be very angry at me. But I'll tell you something. Let me tell you something, brother. I had fun this week. I did. I really did. We laughed. We loved. We made fun of Elba Fire. And we trashed a terrible video game podcast that I will pay Jimmy T off air.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
For
that.
a 30-second promo that he will play for 4 weeks straight. And that's what's going to happen. Listen, all jokes aside, guys, please do not forget, next week, Wednesday, I think 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be making my debut as the co-host of The A Show with the beautiful, talented, intelligent, incredible April Hunter. Please give her a follow at Real April Hunter. Also at _ A Show or The A Show. I think just Google it. And you can give me a follow at Big Ray Hernandez on Twitter.
I was gonna say, a new
Instagram.
show debuting?
That was my old Twitter handle at Big Ray Show, but it's at Big Ray Hernandez everywhere, Instagram everywhere. I actually opened a Snapchat just to have and keep that name. So I'm also on Snapchat, but I will never put up a Snapchat at Big Ray Hernandez. And yeah, guys, look, next week we may have a guest, we may not. You're going to have to tune in and find out, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. So thank you for joining us for the Next Level Ridiculously Random podcast. This has been one fucking hell of a show. And I just hope Vet doesn't yell at me.
2 3/4. I called it, didn't I?
You sure fucking did, brother. Hey, we're 13 minutes away from a 3-hour show. And you get what you pay for.
Absolutely.
Oh, shuggy duggy quack quack.
I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.
Shut up! Oh my god, I don't care!
Oh, shit.